when the man comes around. All right. Nomad, 42 months. Nomad, thank you so much for the love, dude. How you been? I got to get with you and get you squared away in county. Let's set up a day, whether it's Tuesday night or
Good
Friday
afternoon.
night.
My name is Ginger.
It's up to you and we'll get set up. So let's turn that down for you guys. All right, so hear the pipers. Yeah, I got one of those newfangled stream decks. Here, let's do this. I got one of them newfangled stream decks that have this. You let me know what day. And it actually has a dial on it. Here we go. Stream Deck Plus. Make a turn come in the whirlwind. There we go. It is this thing right here. So it has, let me get myself uncovered. It has these buttons that I can set up for like audios. And right now I have it set up that it controls music, Discord voice, which is also in-game voice, my mic, and game audio. And I can turn the knobs and the music goes up and down. It gives me more granular control. Tuesday looks good? Okay, then let's plan on Tuesday night doing it. So let's get into the game and see what we're gonna be doing tonight, because I'm not sure. Boogie, how you been? What's new with you? Server is good. Are you home? I don't want to say too much, but are you home? Are you home, Senior Boogie? Let's put it that way. Oh, there's a robbery at the Valentine Bank. Great. Great, there's a robbery. I know nothing about this. Let me get up. There we go. You're home? Cool. Are you gonna come back and join us, or you done with RP for a while? Because I know we could use good criminals. I can always use good criminals. God damn, these sons of bitches always robbing the fucking bank.
I'd eat that game as a snack myself.
There was apparently a robbery attempt at the bank.
No, it was a mistake. It's someone who's new to county, and they.
Don't worry about that. It was just me drunk.
Well,
he scared the bank teller.
Sir, let me just say it's
telegram.
probably a good idea to not have your weapons out in the bank, and then the bank, you know.
It was a negligent discharge, sir.
Yeah, I understand. We'll just let it go for this time.
The bank teller's a little jumpy sometimes.
All right. As long as everything's covered, then.
Everything is totally fine.
Alrighty.
All right.
How's you hunting, Volk?
I have not gotten out hunting yet. I've been doing fucking paperwork.
Oh, what an interesting turn of events. I came back with 8 deer and you were doing paperwork. That seems backwards.
Don't rub it in.
Well, what paperwork are you doing?
All that shit for fucking Marcus Knight and for Lucian
I
Callahan.
thought you finished that.
No, I got like 47 documents to do. I ain't never gonna be done with that shit.
You need help?
No, I can write it. Because my left-handedness ain't always useful.
All right.
I'm glad you got some deer. How's that cart working for you?
It's not. Sometimes, like, you go look at the cart, and then all of a sudden all your deer are just on the road. It's like they jumped out of something even though they're dead. I'm sure it's fixable.
That's pretty silly.
Maybe I just got a squeaky wheel or some such. Also, if you go over by the butcher stand, do you see a water pump floating in the air?
Let me go take a look and see.
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Come over here with me.
Me and the boys are gonna come back. Not all of us, some new people. Nice, dude. Yep, I see it.
Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Seems like an odd place for one, don't you think?
I think we had a screw up. Somebody was trying to do something. But
That's fair.
I do have to tell you, I'm pumped to see it.
Oh, stop it.
What's up, Viking Bill?
Someone.
It'll be tonight or tomorrow. That's cool. I'm glad you're home safe, dude. I'm glad to see you home safe. Now, are you gonna be crims or are you gonna be like good guys? I know the county needs a lot of like, they need, there's 2 gunsmiths. I think they need another carpenter more than anything. Nothing says you can't be a carpenter and a bad guy. Back to the good old times? Fair. So let's see what we're gonna get into tonight. I don't know what's gonna be, boys. Actually. I'm gonna take Maggie hunting. Go run some type of business?
Move out the damn way.
Where the hell did Maggie go?
Have you heard from my friend at all?
Which friend would that be?
The one who wants to meet you?
Nah, I ain't heard from him. Why are you holding your hand like you're clutching either a ball sack or a cup?
I'm not sure because in my eyes, my hands are down at my side.
Well, it looks like you're, I don't know. It's
fix
doing it
it?
again. Nope. Looks like you're castrating a bull. Do not discharge a firearm in town, numpcake. That fixed it, though.
Any of that help?
Yeah, I got a telegram, and then I was going to do some hunting. If you want to come with, I'll show you one of my spots.
Sure.
You know women, they ain't got the mental capacity to figure out when to shoot and not to shoot. You're fine, Bill.
Are you kidding?
You know, I'm just gonna point out that
Please,
it is illegal to discharge a firearm.
That it
weapon in
is,
town.
but we will make allowances for her tiny woman brain.
Oh.
You can't go doing that, Maggie. God damn it. I mean, I can
was
only...
trying to fix my hands. You
I
said my
know.
hands were stuck.
I know, but if it was anybody else, what would I have to do? I mean...
Probably nothing.
O'Neill charged Tyler with discharging a firearm in town. What am I going to have to do with you?
How is it that
I mean, I can only look like a
sexist?
sexist. I can only look like a sexist so many times before I got to put you in handcuffs.
All right. I was trying to fix my hands, earnestly.
I understand that, but you know what? It's better to castrate a bull than to be in a jail cell. Let me take care of this telegram, and then we'll get going.
All right. Give me one moment. I'm gonna catch you.
Tiny woman brain.
Give me about 2 minutes.
All right. God damn her and her tiny woman brain sometimes. You got a new character in mind, Boogie? And don't tell me yet, but I'm just saying, do you have something new in mind or more of the shame? Howdy.
Howdy.
Who did I get a telegram from? Jefferson Sisters. Dear Mr. Feller, Marshal Volk. I have arrived in Valentine and it is a deep concern about the quality of them knives. I do hope they are in prime condition, unlike last time. Your lovable Jefferson. Jesus Christ. Scaly one, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Welcome on in. How goes it? Or should I say, howdy, partner. Let's give you one of these. You know what? Maybe we'll do this. Didn't do it. Why didn't it do it? It's supposed to make sounds. It's supposed to make sounds. I don't know why it didn't do it. All right, we'll figure it out. Thank you. Doing well. I can't really complain. Had a good weekend. Went to go see Oppenheimer with the missus. clean this damn horse. Saw Oppenheimer with the missus this weekend. Had a nice time. Do I have a brush on me? Brush. I swear I had a brush. I do. You used the brush. So the horse is clean. Went to do dinner with my mom on Friday. And then me and the missus went and saw Oppenheimer this weekend. And got some housework done around the house. Got some code work done on Calico because I am one of the developers here. But all in all, it was a good weekend. It was a restful weekend. We had was it last weekend? I think it was last weekend we had GCX in Orlando. So it was driving out to Orlando every day for Guardian Con and then coming home exhausted. So it was kind of nice to just have a down weekend. Yeah, that was last weekend. Yeah, that was last weekend. Where the hell did Maggie go? Great. But it was a really nice time. It was a good movie. I gotta be honest, I was a little, as long as we're waiting for Maggie, I'll talk to you guys here like this. I was actually a little, so here's the deal. I wanted to see Oppenheimer. She wanted to see Barbie and Oppenheimer a little bit. So we went to go see Barbie on release weekend. And I thought, oh, I'm really going to hate this movie. This movie's going to trigger me. I had seen everything on both sides of the news about how woke Barbie was. Because, you know, Barbie is just so woke.
So woke.
But I got to say, Barbie wasn't that bad. Barbie was a fluffy summer film. That's fine. And and so we went to go see Barbie, and Barbie wasn't bad. And then we went to go see Oppenheimer. And in a lot of ways, I feel like they did a, thank you for the Murloc. I feel like they did a smear campaign on Oppenheimer because there's a whole movement, like since 3 Mile Island, to really uncredit nuclear programs across the world. And when you start to look at the actual nuclear programs and what they have done with things, a lot of things like 3 Mile Island wasn't that bad. You want me to stand up? Okay. All right, we'll stand up. So 3 Mile Island was really a PR mistake more than anything.
Right.
Fukushima could have been avoided because it was like 1 in 100,000 chance of what happened, but they knew about it. But there's a whole program to like make solar and, you know, steam and all of these new technologies the better thing than nuclear, when in reality nuclear is actually very clean. And had we have not gone into plutonium for breeding for weaponizing, and we have gone with thorium
this is an area I
instead,
don't normally hunt in. That's,
we could have done a lot more.
More your
But
expertise.
it was a good movie, but I feel it was a little bit preachy against nuclear and atomic energy. So that's just my hot take. Sorry, I was on my head for a minute.
That's all right. I was too as well. I just figured it around in silence, but feel free to be in your head.
No, that's all right. And you know, yeah, a lot of people don't come up this way.
weird.
Yeah, it's rare that I go this way because I'm always going from Valentine to St. Denis, and it doesn't take me this way.
Exactly. So I'm gonna take you a whole new way. Tony, true, but you know, when you're looking at something like thorium versus you're looking at something like plutonium, there is such a small amount of waste in something like fissile thorium. Plutonium was only used because it was of its military options, but even still, those rods last for so long. There's a guy on YouTube that does a whole documentary series. His name is Kyle Hill, and he does the entire history of nuclear. And he's a really, really cool science YouTuber. So if you haven't, let me see if this is it actually. So if you haven't, go check it out. Who destroyed? Yeah, I will have to add that for later. Thank you. And Blue, thank you for gifting a sub to Yeti. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up way up by Brandywine Drop in the Roanoke Valley.
I'm not sure if I have a coat warm enough for that, but all right.
Trust me, where we're going, it's plenty warm. I run around without even a shirt on up there.
Oh,
Not that you need to see
that's
that.
indecent. I thought indecent exposure was one of your pet projects.
In towns.
Oh, in town.
I'm out hunting and lifting heavy ass animals and such. Yeah, it's a different kind of situation. The law is not black and white always. Yeah, it's a protocol management. Like when you look at 3 Mile Island, that was even more a PR thing and a marketing and media thing. When you look at Fukushima, that was a management thing that they didn't want to protect against floods. And when you look at something like Chernobyl, that was pure just management. That's because nuclear science breaks down to two different things. Nuclear science breaks down to the engineering side of things and the political side of things. And when you stop listening to the engineering side of things and politics takes over, that's when you have disasters. Let's do that. There we go. The law is definitely black and white in 1889. I don't know about that because I think a lot of lawmen got, you know, they had to deal with everything in the Wild West. What do you guys think? Is it black and white in 1889? Because you were the only law. You couldn't just call for the Rangers. You couldn't call for the national government. You had to deal with things in your town as the sheriff. I would tend to say that things were a lot more gray in 1889 before civil rights and everything, and before personal civil liberties, than it is now. Now I think the law is more black and white. Should be. What do you think? Is the law black and white, or is the law various shades of gray? We got to deal with so much shit out here on our own.
Yeah.
I tend to think it's very gray. Hell, we ain't even got a court system to deal with.
I think there are components that are open to interpretation, but there are things that are a little more important to be objective about. Oh my god.
What do you, oh my god?
You almost ran us off cliff.
You didn't see that, right?
I saw nothing.
You didn't, well, you didn't see it, right?
Oh, okay.
That started out as a lack of civil liberties and the rights comment, but this is also true. Right, and I think there's a lot of... Like, what do you do in the 1800s? You don't just, you know, send an email or a fax to the DA finding out, should you hang somebody? Should you send them to prison? Like, what do you do? There was no, like, prison system back in the day. Like, there was one state prison that you might try to put somebody. When you really look at the American Wild West, there was a lot of factors that went into it. It's very interesting. It's a very, very interesting discussion. Let's turn this down a bit. Oh, I like this. I like having these switches on my desk. Gives me better control of the audio. Penny for your thoughts there, Miss Glass.
What?
A penny for your thoughts.
I said that things were open to interpretation, but some things needed to be really objective.
So what do you think is really objective? Uplift version 2
you
commercial,
can't let someone
Jimmy.
get away with a crime just because you feel bad for them. So,
Right,
sorry, you
but
said
so,
that and I got very up in my head about some other concept.
right, so what I'm saying to you is if somebody, you know, breaks the law, do we send them to prison? Do we deal with the state's authorities? Do we just hang them? Like, what? We ain't got no
That
backup
depends on
out
the
here.
crime.
We ain't got no backup. Ain't got no backup, and that horse ain't got no gas.
Horse ain't got no gas in it.
I keep hearing this word gas, and I don't know what it means.
I don't know.
It seems like one of them newfangled words that I don't know nothing about. But did the idea of things besides lamps being powered by gas, and I think it was a different form of gas. K Dizzle with the 10 months. Thank you, K. How you doing, buddy? How goes your streams? How's all in 5M world? And Daisy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they got them damn gas lamps. What's up, Lost?
Yeah, like a lamp, but like, you know how like when the lamp has no gas in it, then it's out, and then your horse ain't got no gas in it.
Or maybe those lamps are lit by miners' farts. I don't know. Doing well. How about yourself, Lost? Now, you might want to get a rifle ready out here. I typically find a, oh, you can take that out of my armpit, ma'am. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kay. I usually find a danger kitty up this way. Right back there by
Alright.
that intersection.
Like the one by
But-
the house?
As you can see, the deer up here,
Yeah.
it is pretty up here, ma'am.
Oh, it's beautiful, that waterfall.
That's exactly where we're going to be hunting, right in front of it. Let's go get him. There we go, first one. So this is exactly where I stay, right in this neck of the woods. Who is your internet through, Dizzle? Let me do this. How about you, can I not flee you? Horse, fleet horse. Okay. There's my wagon. We're gonna do some hunting, chat. We're just gonna kind of hang out tonight. And if nobody has any police calls or anything, we'll just, you know. We'll just stay up here and do some hunting. Make some money for our pockets. Where the hell's my... Did the body disappear? Oh, no. I think the body already disappeared. Fuck. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now we're just gonna make our way around. Do some hunting. Now I think Maggie's gonna completely fuck up my rhythm. I have a feeling showing Maggie the spot is a bad idea, chat. It's gonna bite me in the ass. I think Maggie is gonna fuck up our rhythm. What do y'all think? Hey, where'd the second one go? Oh, chat, we just got hosed on that deal. Eat that shit, turkey. So I go up here sometimes and I hunt when there's nobody around or when there's nothing going. Now I still am on duty. So should a call come in from somebody in county, I will absolutely go handle it. Gotta go put this in the wagon. Ugh. These are just freshly working on the server, so we're having a lot of fun with them. You can hold 30 animal carcasses. So what you can do is you can carve up the animal, and you can carve up the animal, take the goodies from the inside, and sell the carcass itself. So you get a twofold sale off of it. Yep, they work now. Make sure you pull your hunting wagon out.
Yeah, true.
Mine's got a brown horse.
You
Let's
can't
hope
pick
we
up
get
the
a good
elk,
one.
right?
They might be a little big.
I think they're
I
too
think
big.
I think the elk and the moose are a little big.
All right. I'm gonna go down south over this ridge, all right?
Be careful up that way. There's more bears that way.
All right, sounds fun.
You got your rifle pointing through you. Never mind.
It sounds like a your eyes problem. It's fine on my side.
But yeah, so yeah, the wagons, the hunting wagons work. And right now, Volk is in a stage of the county is waking back up, and people need more supplies and more goods and more food and stuff. So I've been taking it upon myself to go do some hunting and help folks out. Night night. I also do some mining in my off time, and I also do, oh yeah, mining, hunting, tree chopping. They're all desperately in need right now. Where the hell? Damn, where did he? You gotta get up there and hunt high level stuff. But yeah, no, man, we can get you squared away too. I wish I knew where to mine at. So you buy him a pickaxe from either the Valentine blacksmith, and then there are multiples of mines. There are the Ansberg mines up here. There's a mine here in the Elysian Caves, and then there's a couple others, but they're more like find out. So where you're gonna want to start is up here in the Ansberg mine, right here. In the northeast corner of the map up there in Ansberg, there's a mine that's where you're going to want to start. I feel like we're bucketed. Because everything I shoot disappears. And I'm not seeing anything else. Feeling agitation by this. So I guess hunting parties still aren't a good thing. But wood and ores and meats and pelts, they're all needed. There's also legendary hunting, which I don't know a ton about. Nomad, you have to find out in county from talking to other people. And you can hunt legendary animals, which give you legendary pelts, which the, like, gunsmiths buy for a pretty good price because they're needed to make more advanced weapons. So there's that. Why is it I'm seeing nothing up here now? Okay, let's see. She said she was going to the south. Let's ride up the road to the south. I got literally one carcass so far. That's it. Everything else seems to have disappeared. You ever feel like you're in your own personal universe where things don't just line up?
Yeah, like your brain's in some sort of bucket.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah, I should get back to town anyway.
You sure?
Yeah, I got a sinking feeling there's too much paperwork piling up for me to be out hunting and having fun.
What do you mean?
I just feel like I'm missing something, you know?
All right, well, be careful riding back down south. I understand, but...
I will.
All
Have
right.
fun.
Thank you, Miss Maggie.
Catch something good for me.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to use the spot. There's a lot of
I
good stuff
won't.
up here. Right, so... maybe I should do a little mining. We're gonna do a little hunt. We're gonna fill this wagon and then we'll go do something else. This wagon is slower than... Wait. What the hell? So maybe the code base needs refactoring still. Great. Why did you fall out? You shouldn't have fallen out. Okay, so that was a dupe, I think? I don't know, I'm gonna have to refactor the code. Me and Flame need to look at this. So, yeah, Nomad, have you made your character and everything? Are you already in county? You are in county, okay. So then, yeah, the best thing I can tell you is to go get yourself a pickaxe or two. Go get yourself a pickaxe or two. And, go up to Ansburg. And just start mining. Because pickaxes have durability usage. So... that all being said... Oh, you're a big boy. Can't bring you back anyway. Did some hunting and exploring, that's fair. Son of a bitch. Right away from there, and then they come back and start drinking. I'm not sure if I like this wagon, chat. I'm not sure if I like this wagon. Not sure how I feel about it. This also ain't a lot of interaction. How do you guys feel about quiet nights where we just hunt and chat with chat? Fuck! Ah. This bridge is this little overhang thing, this thing is the bane of my existence right here. The bane of my flippin' existence. So we'll skin you. Sometimes it'd be like that. How are you feeling? You back up to regular in the aftermath of everything? You're fine? Good. All right. Another one stashed. Let's go get him. I kind of like the peaceful night that I get to just sit and chat with y'all. I mean, RP is good and great. Except when I drive my horse into a tree. And I know that damn crazy train conductor is on right now, so this is not the best move. But it'll do. There's also other places to hunt that are closer to civilization. But yeah, anybody who wants to get on and hunt and mine and chop trees, you could make a pretty lucrative run right now, I'm not gonna lie. I know everybody's hurting for real resources since this is a player-driven economy. Slicey, slicey. Pick up our deer carcass. Oh, dear. There we go. Trying to think where else I could show you guys that's good hunting spot that I use. I don't want to give up all of my good hunters. There's this. There's also up north of Strawberry. There's some good hunting. Really? I turned right. You went left. What's up, Wolf? How was your weekend, bud? You do anything fun? You do anything exciting? Oh. All right, so we can, yeah. Let me see. Get a better shot. Started a new graveyard keeper run. There we go. I'll take that. You know, I don't think I've ever done Graveyard Keeper. I think I own it. I saw a band playing it this weekend. Okay. So these two are not going to give me any... These two are not going to give me any bodies, but they will give me meat. How goes all your progress in Melver Idol? Alright. Step over you. I'll tell you, I do this in this game and it makes me want to go back and play more Call of the Wild. No, yeah, I saw him sitting like between 110 and 150, so for him, I mean, those are good numbers for a game, so they're not great numbers, but they're good numbers for bands, so And he's done it multiple days, so I was like, oh, he's got to be having fun with it, so, you know. More power to him. Slowing down, yeah. So we're up here by Ansburg. Trying to think where there's more hunting we can do. Where is the more hunting? All right, let's beat feet to Ansburg. I think that'll be a good idea. All right, so we're gonna go off to Ansburg. Why are we not moving? We'll go sell what we have on this cart. And then we will head back into town and deal with what we got to deal with, whatever that is. But yeah, I know the county's really hurting right now for salt, coal, iron ore, copper ore, all of the, like, building block materials that the player economy needs. And I would do that on stream, but I don't think that's very entertaining for you guys, so I do a lot of it in the afternoons off stream. Oh. Damn, old man, you ain't the greatest driver. And Nomad, as soon as I sell the stuff off... Ah! Get up. Get up, horsey. And as soon as I sell everything, I will show you where the mines are. Because that's not a secret or anything. That's basic to the game, so... See, this is all like War Town. This is where the mines are, so. Let me sell some of these goodies and I will show you. Oh, sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. And guys, if you want to get involved in this, you can always type !Calico. So is there a... Yeah, there is a butcher here. Good. Good, there is a butcher. You as well, ma'am. Alright, so let's sell what we got in our wagon. Looks like he's right here. Maybe this is the spot? I just gotta sell what I got. I don't see it.
What don't you see?
I didn't see one of the ones I pulled out of my wagon.
Oh, are they pulling out correctly for you?
Nope.
Okay, just check it.
Here. Did they work for you?
No, what happened was it was almost like I bumped the wagon and they fell out like 10 feet away or something.
Okay. You know, I'll have to look at the paperwork.
I picked one and then they all came out at once.
Lady, get out of my way.
think she likes how bloody you are.
I don't give a shit what she thinks.
You know, I just got a very strange telegram from Ranger Tyler.
What'd it say?
Sir, can you ask about the legality of executing someone with a chair?
What did it say? I'm sorry.
He was asking about the legality of executing someone with a chair, like a portable chair.
Portable chair or one that has electricity flowing through it?
No, like one you could like fold up, for example, and take with you.
That makes no sense. That don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense. It was also sealed with an official seal that said RJT, and I ain't never heard of anyone adding their title to the initials, so I am confused about Ranger Tyler.
RJT.
Ranger James Tyler.
I could think of another R it might be, but...
What R? No, you cannot say that. Most especially not when the stars are twinkling for both of us.
Why do you think I just said
Mm-hmm.
Because I know what words are no words and what words are yes words.
Well, I'm glad you understand the difference between no words and yes words. You a real intellectual, Volk.
Why is there somebody
Crawling?
No, that's a pair of legs moving around without no clothes on, without no body.
Oh, sometimes the locals have this weird thing up here where they're not all there, so to speak.
Do I want to know?
No. Oh, where you headed?
I don't know. I was gonna go check the mine real quick, make sure everything was right as rain up in there.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go see if there wasn't still that issue over in Valentine with the file cabinet. But
What file cabinet issue?
my files, they're all
Who is this
higgledy
guard
piggledy.
for?
He's guarding the mines.
Oh Lord.
There's a business here. There's a whole industry. You don't see all these
Wait.
houses?
You're saying there's a Piggly Wiggly issue at the filing cabinet in Valentine?
I'm saying my files are all out of order, and I was gonna go check on them.
Sounds like your brain's out all out of order.
Yeah, you too. R-A-V.
I never do that.
You never do what?
Add the word ranger to my name, because you know what? I ain't a ranger.
I didn't say R was for Ranger. Bye.
Well played, Maggie. Well played. Well played, Mags. Well played. So we're gonna go check out the mines and see what's going on up in the mines and see if we can't, like, I don't know, just check on them. But when you have a pickaxe on you, if you come up this way, there will be a interesting. There will be in the mine itself little circles that you can stand on and mine things. Do I have a pickaxe on me? Or on my horse? Let me see. Let's see. Nope, I ain't got one either there. So there might be a place to buy... There might be a shop to buy from here. I don't remember. Is it here? Menu for Ace's Blacksmith. Nope, nothing there. I don't see nothing over here. I swear there was a, There was a government store here somewhere. Ansburg Mining. There we go. Okay. So those are 40 bucks. And or you can sell them to the government. Or sure, I'll buy that for 40 bucks. Just to show you guys. And I'll just stick it in the ranger hut and reimburse myself. So you go into the mines. This is for anybody who wants to get into mining. This is a active mine here. Go back in here this way. And then you go somewhere in the mine. There's a couple of different spots. Like there's a set of nodes here. There's a set of nodes down that way, but I'm just going to show you here and maybe we'll walk around. And then you double click on your pickaxe. And then once you do, now you'll see all these nodes that you can stand on. And like behind me, if I drop this for 1 second, let's see. What the hell is Volk? There it is. See, put away, work, yada, yada, yada. You just press the space bar. And you can AFK. So we got rock. And you can AFK set this. Just remember, your pockets are going to fill up. And if you... All right, so we got rock and iron ore. I can't tell you categorically what there are. I can tell you that some are mixed and some are completely one thing. I can tell you that there is a whole refactor that's already done, that's ready to go out. See, that one gave me rock and salt. But there are all kinds of different nodes. And the one node may give you, you know, 3 different things, or it may give you one thing plus rock. So it really all depends. So we're going to put you away. It really all depends on what's going on. All right, so we're going to drop 1. Then rock does have use, just not a ton. And then everything else has a use, be it turning it into another material, duck fat, or any number of various things. So, but yeah, and down all these hallways, there's different mine spots, and they all have different things. I hate leaving those up. I hate leaving those up because then some player is going to hit another player with it, and then I got to come up here and investigate attempted murder. Also, it clears out a lot of the NPCs if you do that, but I cannot recommend you doing that. There's also more there.
Bloody hell!
So, realistically speaking, you could come up here with a cart. The cart's about $1,000. The good cart to have, the traveler's wagon, is about $1,000. And you can fill that. And then what I would do is tell you to go back to, honestly, a town center, which we're going to do. Go back to a town center. I actually don't want to go this way. I want to go... Yeah, we're going to go this way. I would tell you to go to a town center where there's a market. And you can see those in the Discord. Those are not meta if you look at those. But you can see everybody who puts in a request for, let's say, or hang on, I will actually show you guys as I'm riding. Right, give me 1 second. That's what I was doing. Squirrel brain. So if we go to the Calico County Discord, go to desktop. So we go to Calico County desktop or Discord. There's a section called the notice board. The notice board is in game. You can use it as in game from the Discord. It's not considered meta. And then there's the marketplace. So I can see that somebody put in an order yesterday
Yeah, friend.
for 1,000 iron ore, 1,000 copper ore, and 1,000 coal ore. So yeah, and then you go to the market in the map, which I'll show you. You would go to this right here, this Valentine Marketplace, and the one for that, where the hell is my Discord? Doing well, Beast. Doing well. So that was Valentine. I can see on there that they are 1,000 iron, 1,000 copper, and 1,000 coal, all in Valentine for Josiah Finley in Valentine. So you would go here, you would sell all of your ores, and then you would get paid immediately, go to the bank, drop off your money, go back out mining. So there's a lot you can do. And that not only, because it is a player-based economy, that not only helps your own pocket, but that helps the rest of the economy. You're actually helping other players, and you're helping Calico get re-jump started. I've been doing well, Beast. How was your weekend? Just stay out of trouble? Did you do anything fun? Now, and then there are also, Nomad, other things you can do like panning. Now, I will tell you, panning doesn't really help the economy. It helps your pocket. But there are times that, you know, panning gets thin, or there are times that mining for like jewels gets thin. And by thin, I mean, you're not going to get a ton of them. And that's when like the community needs more like of the mass materials that you can sell to the community. It just so happens that you're gonna find more of those kind of materials than you are of like gold, silver, and gems. But there are times where you can find gold, silver, and gem. Like, I don't know if anybody remembers, but when we all bought the Ranger house, we panned up like $40,000 in like 2 days, not even a day and a half. So there's money to be made. And if you ask around in county, I'm sure folks know where the good watering holes are. And I will tell you, as the guy who does part of the back end work on the resources and the balancing for those things. Now, I'm not an admin, but I do the dev work, and the admins tell me what to do. I am absolutely useless for helping you guys with that information, because both in county and out of county, I'm not going to tell you anything, because that's not fair. I stay out of that whole thing altogether, and grumpy old Volk doesn't get involved, and that's the way it flies. This way. Hooray, we're back in the Heartlands. Is this house for sale? Whoa. No, they won't. Hang on, chat. I need to take a photo. Put it in my Discord notes. Hang on a second. Boopy doop boop boop. Boopy doop boop boop. Boop doop boop boop. Just so you guys know, you can't write trespassers will be skinned. You can't just skin people for being on your property. You have to interact with people. You can say trespassers will be met with force, but you can't say trespassers will be shot. That does not constitute interaction, but I'm not an admin, so that's not my problem. I'm just gonna report it and keep moving. Even though based off of something that was said to me in county, I think I know whose house that is by the signs. That's where those boys were farming. Those weird Eastern European boys. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. This is a house for sale. I do not want any part of living out here in Emerald Ranch, though. No part of it. No part of being out here whatsoever. I do not like Emerald Ranch. It's too flat. It's too open. Makes me think of, like, where people get slaughtered. I don't know why. It just makes me think about people getting slaughtered. But what I am going to do real quick probably is go and hit the head and take a 5-minute break. And then we shall continue as soon as I get back to Valentine. No, I may get back into Valentine and something might be going on and that may not actually happen, so we'll see. That's the beauty of RP, is you never know what you're going to walk into. Nah. No, thank you. I am good. I'm good. I'm good getting the hell out of here. Also, I never ride without a pistol. At least. Because if somebody has a weapon on you, you can't pull on a drop.
I'll sleep well tonight.
You cannot pull on the drop. So, if you already have a pistol out, you're already in. The only time you can't do this is when you're in city limits. And you technically can have a weapon out as long as you're not brandishing. So, like with a pistol, here's not brandishing, here is. So it all depends. It all depends on how you play it. And I generally actually don't leave it out until I see somebody, and then I'm like, whoosh, got it out, ready to go. Ready to go. Now, this is one of the few things that I have up on it, is being a lawman. As long as it's not abused, I can brandish in town, but I can't just do it for no reason, so I try not to brandish. Also, don't shoot people in town. Don't shoot people in town. Anybody in town? We're gonna do a real quick one over on the town. See where people are. We got some money on us. We don't need that much money. I think maybe we should drop off that money. See someone standing over there. I see someone running up to me with the knife out. He's just running down the street. I don't understand new players sometimes, but that's okay. I don't have to. Okay, deposit. 200 bucks. That takes us down to 116 in pocket. Why is he running around with a knife out? I don't even care. I don't even care. We could rob the bank. We are the law. We can't rob the bank. Why would we rob the bank, Dova? Be kind of stupid for the lawman to rob the bank. Alright, so we're gonna sit for a minute. Why would I rob the bank, Dova? Dova. All right. All right, chat. So I need to use the little Cowboys room. So I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to throw on a song for you guys. And banks are meant to be robbed? Yes, by criminals, but we're not a criminal. So, on that note, I'm going to go hit the head. I suggest you guys do the same. Stand up. When I get back, I'll probably stand up for 5 minutes. And we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And yeah, banks are meant to be robbed, but not by us. Not by us. We don't rob banks. We are the good guys. Cuckoo Cuckoo. Back in the game. Alright, so we gotta eat something. Let's see. Let's eat a spaghetti with meatballs. And then let's have our last chocolate milk. See, Volk does something not very good either. I should not be carrying around all the stuff on me. But I am. But I am. Is there a reason you were running up and down the street, son, with a knife in your hand? Okay. I don't understand these people sometimes. I don't understand. Oh, all the triplets are all here. What if we... what if we... What if we made Maggie come running? You know, we're not actually going to rob the bank, but what do you guys think? What would you guys think? If we, Chat? Let me see some ones in chat if you think we should do it. What do you guys think? Wait, are you allowed to? I have another character, but I'm going to do this if Maggie is still on duty to get Maggie to come running. See how long it takes her to respond. Hey, Google, set a timer.
All right, for how long?
Never mind.
No problem. Nothing's been said.
All right, so we have a stopwatch. See how long it takes Maggie to respond. For you to cuddle a tiger again? No. No. Yeah, you shoot to rob the bank, and that starts a bank robbery. I am testing the efficacy of any officers that are in county. I don't know if any are actually going to come running, chat. We'll see. We shall see what their response time is like. What are you wowing at? I'm not actually going to rob the bank. Well, Dizzle, they might be elsewhere. I'd love for you to come play Red M with us. I would love for you to come play, be an officer with us. I'm not trying to poach you from 5M, but if you ever thought about being a cowboy, you are more than welcome here, and you'd have a spot on my force. Then I'm going to do this. Once again, I'm not trying to poach you, but it doesn't hurt to take a look around. All right, so there could be cops right now in Strawberry or Blackwater or Armadillo doing things, or St. Denis or Rhodes or Ansburg or Van Horn. They could be anywhere, and I don't know where they are. But we're going to see. We're at 1:36 right now. Oh, yeah, Dova. Unfortunately, Red M does not work from console. You got to be a PC player to do it. All right, so where are we? Somebody took his horse. Let's see. And Kay, honestly, being a cop in Red M is so much slower and harder, but more rewarding. Like, crimes are not just solved instantly with somebody's Twitter picture and like somebody's video footage camera. Like, you actually have to solve the crime, and the criminals have to leave you like clues to help solve it. They're really not gonna. We have an MDT. We have an MDT. There's not a ton. After I'm done with this exercise to see if any of the officers actually show up, I will show you, but there is an MDT in office, and you do file the paperwork, and then you have to actually drag somebody. We don't do the like teleport people. You actually have to drive them to the dock in St. Denis and then take them to Sisika, which is where, or you can do it like shorter sentences, like for smaller crimes in their cell, like in the cells in inside of the different sheriff's departments. And there's a sheriff's department in Valentine, There's one in Strawberry, one in Blackwater, one in Rhodes, one in Saint Denis, and one in Ansburg. They all have working cells. So does Armadillo, but Armadillo and Tumbleweed are everything south of the lower Montana River here is considered lawless territory. So there's no law down here, so the criminals are safe down here. Where the hell are my officers? It's now been 4 minutes. There ain't no friggin' officers here. I am gonna write strongly. It all can stack in some degrees. Let me pull it up for you guys. Calico County RP. There's actually a whole wiki and everything, and you can see both the server rules and the county laws. You guys are actually interested, but things stack. Okay, that's a really interesting conversation. One of our community members, Darth Vapor, started it, and Darth decided he no longer wanted to run it. And our friend and fellow caster, Agent Flame, is actually the owner now, and I do dev work. I used to be an admin. Here. Quit last year. I don't like all the stupid tickets and the questions, and it's not for me. So now I just focus on law in-game, and out-of-game I am one of the developers. So Flame does a lion's share of the developing, and as do I, and the team is growing. But I've always been very close to the ownership of the server, but I don't own it. But it is not a random server by any stretch the other way. God damn it. So realistically, we're going to make sure that things stay fair and things are done legitly and things are done cleanly. Nobody gets away with anything because they know an admin. It's not how it is. And because Flame, Skessy, myself are all streamers, everything is pretty much in the public eye. There's nothing hidden. All tickets are handled privately, though, through a Discord bot. So nobody ever gets publicly shamed. I can't stand that crap either. But most things are handled through tickets, and people in county stay in county. And if you've got a problem, you deal with a ticket out of county. But you don't do, the whole, if you might permit me to speak with my mind's eye. You try not to do that. God damn it. It's now been 6 minutes. And there ain't nobody. I am going to tell Maggie and whoever else that our police force has failed. This is abysmal. I was really a bad guy. So how badly in trouble am I steal a lawman's sweet roll? I think you're getting genres mixed up here. That's a little further back in history with dragons. Nope. All the rules are there, Kay. The server rules have to be announced to the community, so a server owner can't just say, oh, we're going to change how this is done. There is literally a website. It is literally all in the Discord. The rules are there. The laws are there. It's all done in the MDT. So everything is handled. There's no ERP. And, if you're a dick, you're likely to get a one-way ticket out for, being shitty to other people, like harassment and, racism and everything. The universe that this exists in, I guess that they borrowed a page out of Reddit or Wild RPs that the Civil War never happened. So if you go into that racist bullshit of the South shall rise again and all that shit, you're going to be banned. So we don't deal with the racism. We don't deal with sexism. We don't deal with ERP. We don't deal with any of that. And the rules and the laws are there. And there will not be so let's say somebody did something today that should be illegal, but isn't in the books. I can't arrest them for it today. And I can't arrest them retroactively for it. But what I can do is go into the laws, and the government can make more laws that have to be voted on, that have to be put into the website, as well as the Discord, as well as to the MDT system, and then they become legal. And yes, moonshine is illegal, and it is a thing, and weed is a thing. There are stills. There are, yeah, no wild. It's called Wild RP. Wild RP is the big RP server, and they say there was no civil war to keep the racism out of it. So there is no civil war characters. There is no slavery issues. We don't go into those issues here. We're at 9 minutes right now. When we get to 10 minutes, I'm gonna say that they have failed. Oh boy. So yeah, there is none of that. So you have to literally start it, and then you have to stay within the range. 10 minutes, that's a long ass time. So we'll see. But so everything has to be done by the team, and everything has to be done publicly, and there are no making up rules on the spot. All right, so we could theoretically start looting at this point. Now, I am not going to go loot. Press U to start lockpicking. I'm not going to go do that. Because I'm not a criminal. Right, we have government. We don't have a Department of Justice. There's no lawyers or anything, but there is a full-blown government. Have you stepped away from that server you were streaming? And if you don't want to spill tea on stream, that's fine too. And I'm not going to name that server. This county goes so far as to even, let's say there's a ticket against an admin. The admin gives their statement of what happened, and then the admin recuses themselves from the rest of the stuff. They are not involved in the ticket at all. A couple of servers, Dreamscape is pretty much left. New Day's the one I'm on, and it's wonderful. Okay.
Mister?
That's fair. Like I said, I'm not trying to get you to like convert. Yeah, DOJ is coming. Everything is, you can see by the laws. If you click on that link, everything for laws is there. We just don't have lawyers. We don't have lawyers or judges yet. All right, so one. I didn't mean to call you over. Generally around 20. Generally around 20. But you know, it ebbs and flows in all honesty. It comes and goes. And that's true with any RP server. Like, find any server that is solid at 100 and something, and I will tell you that they are not really solid at 100 and something. Duck fat, we're going to keep. Bird feathers, we're going to sell. So. Yeah, nobody is above. Is that 7 or 2? That's 7. Nobody is above the law. Not even admins. Bird meat, sap. Moose antlers. 3. Buck antlers. 4. Turkey feathers. 1. We're gonna go send a strongly worded letter to Miss Glass. 7. And I will say that, you know, Red M did not get the love that 5M got, so the UIs and stuff are still a little clunkier. They are still a little clunkier, and they need some work, but it is. I've seen bandits count their fingers faster than... Yeah. They might be hooked up in something else right now, though. And they're like, oh, old Volk has it. Okay. I have mixed feelings on the whole CFX thing. As somebody who worked on the original Mojang integration team for modding API and letting certain things loose and certain things stay back behind the Mojang codebase, I think Rockstar outright buying CFX could be a good thing. And what I mean by that is if Rockstar allows CFX to continue doing what they do without getting their fingers in it, I think it could be a good thing. But if Rockstar starts getting involved, it could be very bad both for CFX is the company that wrote all the code to make RP happen for Red M and 5M and everything, for GTA 5 and for Red Dead 2. So if they stay out of the actual plugins and continue to allow developers to make plugins, they won't be affected by the ESRB, and it won't be a headache, and it won't be a whole bunch of thing. Whereas if they start like charging or monetizing or getting involved with stuff, there's going to be ESRB shit to deal with. I think it's going to be bad for them. So I think it all depends on what Rockstar does with it. And honestly, one of the greatest things to push people to buy copies of either RDO or GTA 5 or GTA Online was RP. And I think if they leave things as it is and just provide support, I think it'll be great. If Rockstar does what they do and try to suck every last fucking dime out of it, I think it's going to be a bad situation. I think it's going to be a bad situation then. So. I'm not... Tony killed me. Yeti, it's a life for a life at this point. If I see that little fucker, I'm going to skin him. I'm going to kill him and skin him. It's that easy.
Ha! Hey, let me know if you have any of that haul left over.
Wait. Put inventory. Quest items. Use. That's pretty good, $1.50 for those. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So maybe I will go hunting that son of a bitch. Actually, I can't. Because I don't remember him. Well, Dova, you can't prove that. You're not in county, you can't prove it. You can't prove it, G. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's now been 17 minutes, though. And they haven't responded. Oh. All right. I need to write Miss Glass a letter. Kay, I don't know, air quotes, if Maggie logged off. But as my significant other, who I know is still live and streaming, I can hear her in her office, 20 feet that way. I can tell you that she's on. Dear Miss Glass, I am writing to let you know how utterly disappointed I am with your lack of response for bank robberies. There is currently an ongoing bank robbery in Valentine, which stands at 18 minutes currently past, that neither you nor any other lawmen have answered. The only reason I know this is I am the one who gave the bank guard the nod to set off the silent alarm. Please, in the future, please remember the following saying: do better. Disappointedly, Marshal, Anders, Volk. No, not Jefferson Sisters. Let's send this to Maggie. She gonna whoop me for sending this. No, we're not sending it. We're not adding the letter M to the front of our name. Fuck that. Nope. Nope. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. As a matter of fact, we ain't doing any of that. Let me turn off this. All right. So, doubt the revered abilities, Mr. Sheriff?
That's a real beautiful house.
Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? I don't know. What's up, Greer? How you doing tonight? How goes the car? Doing good, bad? Oh no. What's wrong with the car now that was not foreseen? I am severely disappointed in my team. In my legal team. I am severely disappointed. Transmission went out, so you traded for an F-150. Okay, that's, you know, that's a different kind of vehicle. I mean, that's a altogether. How goes it there, sir?
Good afternoon, sir.
That's a fine horse you got.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Is there anything I can do for you? I see you got your pistol out. Is there a problem?
Just trying to figure out things going on here, so.
All right. Well, if you need anything, I am Marshal Volk, and I'm here to assist.
All right. Thank you very much, officer.
Absolutely. Also, for those of you on the Calico County RP site, there is a list of keybinds if you don't know how to do stuff. Get off the roof. Get off the roof by order of the marshals. Oh, hell. That's fair. That's fair, Greer. Sir, please get off the roof.
You alright? My bad. It was just a snake up here.
I understand, but we tend to get itchy as lawmen when folk get on the roof and pull out handguns. That's all.
No, I understand. My bad.
That's all right.
Just didn't want this thing jumping down on anybody.
I get it, but you're a new face in county that I don't personally know, and I see you on a roof with a firearm, and I'm like, oh shit, son, here we go again.
I perfectly understand. Name's
What's-
Galen. I'm one of the bounty hunters.
Galen, pleasure to meet you. I am Anders Volk, one of the Marshals.
Ah, pleasure to meet you, Volk.
It seems like we stand on the same side, a different side of the same coin, but for the same purpose.
That'd be correct.
You working for Eric and them?
I am.
Okay, so you got your license then.
Yeah, I got my license.
All right, well then I gotta go make sure paperwork's up to date, so that way I know there's another bounty hunter. Me and
Been
Eric
here
have a
for
deal.
about
worked out.
a week or two.
Yeah, well, I'll just check the paperwork and I'll put my foot up his tiny ass if it ain't right.
No problem.
All right, you have a good day, sir.
You too.
Jesus Christ. Still ain't no. Still ain't no nothing going on here. Okay, let's see. Why does that name sound so familiar? Galen. Did we have a Galen in our stream the other day? Didn't we have a Galen here? Well, I'm gonna go check the paperwork. And if there's no paperwork on Galen, on anybody named Galen, first or last name, I'm gonna put my foot up Eric's ass. And you were asking earlier about the MDT, okay. It ain't what you're used to in 5M, but we do have an MDT for reports, warrants, notes. So we have an old school. I need to see if it's there. Now Greer is frantically going to put a note in the Discord somewhere. I don't even know where we have that posted right now. Black book. My black book. Evidence room. I don't even know where we're putting that in the Discord. I'm gonna have to ask Flame. 'Cause Flame was the one that set that up. Administrative reports. Break room, police reports. Jimaruski. Where the hell's the PA now? I'm gonna ask Flame. Hey, strange question. Remember when we said the bounty hunters should keep a list of valid certs in the newspaper? Where was that section? That's fair, Greer, but Volk doesn't know that. Like, I understand that, but once again, I had a deal with Eric, and I never followed up. So I'm checking now to see forms and regulations. See where he is. I know he was in Dr. Douglas White's List Medical Content Creator. I don't know where he put it. I don't know if we put it anywhere, so we're gonna need a document that they can change and leave updated. Can I update a note? MDT. Let's see, create note. Can't edit it, so that does no good. Right, so the deal I had made with Eric being the head of the, I almost want to say the Thieves Guild, the Bounty Guild, was that they were going to leave a document with us that was updated as to who was on the roster. I don't know if we actually got that, and if so, I don't know where. Bounty board. That's the thing for bounties. I don't know why I can see it, but I can still see the Marshal command chat. What do you mean the Marshal command chat?
Tell him you saw me.
Let's see.
You hear I gave up on the hooch? Got some trouble.
There, look. The Discord always throws me for a loop. Let's see. Always throws me for a loop because there's so many fucking names. Marshal command chat. Then I guess I can't see that. Either I'm blind, which could be the case. Let's do this. Announcements, forms and regulation, administration reports, the break room, police reports, request warrants, active warrants, known locations, evidence room, interdepartmental, uniform ideas, mugshots, black book, briefing.
Oh, my sweet cousin.
Interesting that I don't have it.
Her husband seems very nice.
That's what they say.
Hello,
Me and
Mr. Volk.
Yes, sir.
Not much, just seeing how you're doing. Sorry about that scare.
Oh, that's
earlier.
all right. That's all right. It comes with the territory. Like I said, we just get nervous with folks on the roof. In the old
No,
days,
I get you.
folks used to go up there and shoot people. So now we try to keep them off the roof all the time. But I'm not going to bust your balls over a snake. You legitimately were getting a snake. I'm not going to sweat it.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
any good bounties today for you boys?
I just got one in today. I'm about to go run off and do it.
Well, come back with no bullet holes.
I'll try my best.
All right, Godspeed to you then, sir.
Have
I got
a
to go out
good
with you
day.
boys one of these days and see how y'all do it.
Oh, well, maybe
D-
one
not-
day I can.
One day, yeah, not today, but at some point I would like to see it.
Yeah. I mean, each bounty varies. Sometimes it's we escort someone to the closest train station or the one over in Emerald. Sometimes we need to go clear out a camp of bandits, and sometimes it's bring the person back alive,
Interesting.
deal with the rest of his posse.
Well, one day when you got your whole guild with you, I'll make sure to tag along and see how it's done.
Sure thing. The interesting thing, though, is that when it's clearing out the camp, you get paid by the body as well as the mission.
Right, and then you can, I guess, also loot people for their
Yes,
pocket
you can.
change.
You can. I mean,
Well, you
they're not
boys
gonna
probably
need
make a
it where
good,
they're going.
good amount of money on that.
It varies. Sometimes all people have is 50 cents. Sometimes they have up to $10. It really
Interesting.
varies. It's not very consistent.
Well, you boys do wait to do it legal, right? So you wait till they shoot at you first.
That is true.
I wouldn't want to see you boys doing anything illegal now.
No, of course not. We abide by the rules. We wait for them to
Right,
shoot first.
right.
Matter of fact, they always seem to shoot first.
Unfortunately, a lot of people do. That's why I have a job. Well, you good luck on your have good luck on your hunt.
Thank
and,
you.
Be safe out there, and if you need anything, you know you can call us if you get into trouble. But
Sure thing. Take care, Mr. Volk.
you as well. Galen, what is your last name, by the way?
McCabe,
McCabe. That's it. All right, thank you.
of course.
All right, you have a good day, sir.
And you as well.
Yes, it is McCabe because he was in my stream at one point because I had a boss name. We don't loot their pockets. Oh, come on. I'm not fucking stupid, Greer. I know why people kill NPCs. It happens all the time right in front of Volk. People kill these locals and then I watch them scavenge their pockets. Don't sit here and tell me that it don't happen. And so why don't I have access, but you do? I need to find you in the Discord. And the problem is that Are you still listed as a lawman? You still listed as a lawman. Break room. Let's see. No, you're not listed as a lawman anymore. I can't even see that channel though. I can't even see the channel. What do you mean play seems for on good docks? Yeah, I can't even see this channel you're talking about. And I have developer access, so I don't know why. It's called the Marshal command check. When you get a second, can you take a screenshot and send it to me? That way I can forward it on to Flame. Because I need to get this taken care of. Out of good docs? No, we have good doctors, and there are typically good doctors on board. There's about 5. There's more doctors than there is lawmen. Nothing from Margaret. Nothing from Margaret. Tiny keyboard. Yeah. You are not the law. You have not reapproached us about being a lawman. Thank you, Greer. You have not approached us. Maticus Knight and Brian Porter are back. But as far as I know, you're not back yet. Nobody has talked to me, as the head of law, about you coming back. Dippy. Nobody's approached me. Let's see. Dankeschön. All right. Doobie doobie doo. I am the lawman. Doobie doobie doo. I am the lawman. Doobie doobie doo.
Evening.
Good evening. Let's see how we're doing. We got plenty of money. The man's got a beer bottle sticking out of his damn hand. I am not going to say a word if any of my other law pepples get back here. I'm going to let them just do their thing. Actually, we'll go get changed. We'll go get changed. Up in my office. Doobie doobie doo. Alright, and here's a fun thing for you guys. If you press F6, you can just keep walking without having to hold the keyboard. Alright, Greer, have fun. Now you've said it, I'm gonna die. Now that you've said that, but have fun in the morning. Good luck with the truck. Libby and I started looking at a new motorcycle last night that I'm on a fence about. I'm thinking about it. I was thinking about it, and she's pushing me towards getting the new motorcycle, but have fun picking up the new truck. Well, new to you truck. You know, it's always fun getting a new vehicle. You never know what you're getting in for. Update. There we go. Yeah, Libby's like, it would be great. You should get the bike. And I'm like, I don't know. But enjoy your new F-150. I'm gonna go take a shower because we are covered in dirt. You see? Okay, so you already know what you're getting into. Okay. Nice. That's super nice. Isn't that great when it like reminds you of like a vehicle you used to have? I've sold so many vehicles and I'm like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have sold that. Like I had a Nighthawk Night Rod motorcycle that I absolutely loved and they stopped making them and I still wish I had it. Clay, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing? How's it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. Oh. Yeah, so they stopped making the Night Rod in the Nighthawk configuration in 2009, 2013, one of the two. I think it was 2009 to 2013 they made it. Anyway, I sold mine, and I was very happy when I sold it. And then later on, I was very unhappy that I sold it. And like we've been talking about a new motorcycle. Evening. We've been talking about a new motorcycle because we have the Tesla and we have the Audi. But I don't think I need a new car. So like to get around town and go visit my mother at her house and go do grocery shopping and stuff, we've been talking about a motorcycle. But I'm like, do I want a Harley? Actually, I don't. For those of you that know motorcycles, I'm actually on the fence about an Indian Scout Bobber, which is basically a 1200cc bike. It's just not small and it's not huge. It's just a normal size bike.
Hey, Volk.
Hey.
What you been up to?
Oh, not a lot. Well, how about you two?
Responded to a medical call.
I was in St. Denis and Ranger Tyler ended up on a call that I assisted with. Did you know that the governor of St. Denis' daughter is up in Boughton County? She was
Tyler
an
has a
interesting
daughter?
lady, and it was nice to meet her. Yeah, her
Oh
name
my
is Adelaide.
lord, I'm
Apparently
not-
she had been in boarding school.
So who's the governor then?
I have no idea, but it's not
Adelaide's
me.
father, of course.
How do we know that this woman is legitimately the daughter of the governor? Because I thought the governor was Tyler.
Governor ain't Tyler.
The governor's never been me.
I thought you were the highest thing we had close to governor.
No, that would be Maggie. If you really want to put that title on anyone, it's
I don't wanna be
Maggie over
governor.
here.
That's more paperwork than I have to do.
She's the one that does all the paperwork.
That don't make her the governor. Shit, the president sleeps at his desk all day. That still makes him the president.
Could
I
I be the
guess that's
president?
fair.
Everybody knows your woman brain can't be president.
You're a nasty man, Volk.
She does. Either way,
Hey, Maggie.
she does more governmental stuff than I do anymore. I mean,
Maggie, why don't you go check your telegrams?
Is that because you don't want to talk to me no more? Or is that because I gotta check my telegrams?
That's because you got to check your telegrams.
Fine.
The governor of St. Denis or the governor of Calico County?
Saint
this woman.
Denis, I believe, is what she.
How
had
can you have a
said.
governor of St. Denis? That's a town.
Yeah, it's the city technically, but
Now, you had a medical call. So
I
you
did.
got a reason. There was a bank robbery here in Valentine.
really,
You know how I know this?
how?
Because I gave the bank guard the nod to go set off the alarm and see how long it took any law enforcement to get back to Valentine.
I see.
Ms. Glass is riding to the telegram station where she is receiving a abysmal review from me of her lack of performance to come and handle the bank robbery.
I see.
So she will be quite perturbed when she gets back.
The question is she even on duty?
I don't know.
Because I mean, I had no mention of anything of that sort while we were up there.
Well, I can go upstairs and check the logbook and
That's
see if
very
she was
true.
on
I
duty.
suppose you can.
Also, didn't we have a a place in the newspaper for the bounty hunters to write to the government and keep a list of who was a valid bounty hunter? You remember that conversation when we handed out the vouchers, the licenses?
Yes. Yep.
I can't seem to find it in that telegraph, that newspaper.
That is Maggie's department.
She's a siren warrior who could kill me with her brain.
That one.
I thought since you and I were on the
through
porch
Maggie's
that day when that
department.
happened, you were the one handling, making sure that the
Right.
file was in the newspaper.
And I received the file and I handed it off.
Oh,
Which obviously was a mistake to trust Maggie with.
can't
you know,
trust
a
that
job,
woman
apparently.
brain to nothing.
I mean, that, after all, is in theory her job. You know, she's in that in City Hall in Blackwater most of the time. So
I don't know what she does 3/4 of the time.
apparently not the paperwork.
Oh, here she comes.
Nah, great.
She's probably gonna push me in the mud.
Probably. Just like good old times.
I'm ready for it though.
Fair enough.
I will have you know that I was not on the clock today. And regardless,
How do you do?
I was assisting with a medical call, and I would not have been able to leave. I understand your frustration.
You are never off the clock.
I thought you were hunting earlier, so what makes you and me so different?
I was on the clock, and if I was needed, I would haul my ass back to Valentine post haste and deal with what happened. As a ranger,
Understood.
you are never off duty. You know that.
Ranger Tyler, could you remind me of the hierarchy between rangers and county marshals?
Maggie, why are you dragging me into this?
I'm just looking for an objective witness to the fact that I am being
Ranger Tyler, you
insubordinated.
wanna allow Miss Glass to be expanded on about the fact that she has a duty to do no matter what else she is doing in county?
I don't
We
disagree
all
with
have
that.
we all have a duty to do.
So then
No
while
matter
I
what
might
we're
be
doing in
your
county.
subordinate, that doesn't make me wrong. You just don't want to hear it out my mouth.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're rude.
I think the R word you're looking for is right, not rude.
Well, you can feel that way.
Ranger Tyler,
Yes.
am I rude or am I right?
You both. You
Also,
might try only being one of them.
Also, Ms. Glass, speaking of you doing your bureaucracy job that you are so fond of telling everybody about, where is the paperwork section inside of that newspaper for where we have bounty hunters kept? Because I just heard of a new bounty hunter, and I was told by Ranger Tyler here that you were the one handling the paperwork in that newspaper to make sure that we could always keep up to date on what bounty hunters had licenses. So
Wait,
where,
who's our
ma'am,
new
is the
bounty
folder?
hunter?
I'm unaware of bounty hunters' licenses being under my purview.
Then that's on Tyler, it sounds like.
They are job licenses, are they not, Maggie?
Yeah, well, I need to be educated on how the system works. I think this might be a conversation for after hours, so to speak.
No, I think this is a perfect time to have this kind of conversation. Because when I get folks walking up to me in county telling me that they are bounty hunters and I cannot check on that and do my job, then somebody above me up the chain has shit on me and I must shit on somebody else. So let's not have any more shit rolling downhill.
Who's our new bounty hunter?
His name is Galen McCabe.
Oh, god damn it. All right.
I don't even know if he's legally a bounty hunter because guess what? I don't have paperwork. And I talked to Ranger
Does he have
Tyler.
a license on him?
I didn't even get to the point of checking.
Fair enough. All right.
Because what good is a license if I have no paperwork to check in my office? I went to my office first. He could have stolen it off somebody. But you and I had a
That is
conversation on
true.
the porch with Eric and with Zimaruski,
That we did.
and you told me
And-
that there was going to be a section that they could keep up-to-date records of who was actually legally a bounty hunter. To my surprise, when I went into that newspaper, it wasn't there. I can't
And
do my
I
job.
had gotten the list and I had passed it off. As
Yeah, I
go-
swear,
as
because I'm
governmental
genuinely
job license.
confused and missing it, both in
Gov-
my head and here in county.
Government job licensing is not under my purview anymore. It's under Miss Glass and what's the name? Whatever the fuck a realtor's name is. I keep forgetting it.
Oh, Miss Blanchard?
Yeah, that one.
All right. Well,
Hey,
sounds
Reese's,
like
how
she
you
and
doing?
I have some paperwork to find. I told you my files were wonky, and you made
Mhm.
fun of me for saying higgledy piggledy. You can
Higgledy
stop crossing your
whattedy?
arms like a toddler, and I can tell you I'll figure
She
it
told
out.
me she had some piggly wiggly problem to deal with. I don't know what she even
Higgly
said.
wiggly.
Piggly wiggly.
That is not what I
I'm
said.
sorry, what?
You know,
I
a
said
pig wiggles
higgledy
in the mud?
piggledy.
Piggly wiggly.
Ugh.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
are
where
now
you
standing
belong.
directly in opposition to me being able to do my job and make sure that we have vetting people the way they need to be vetted.
Right, and I was unaware.
So while you have had the fun time playing cops and robbers and cowboys and Indians, I suspect you get your paperwork back in line.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Is there anything else from my two superior officers? Doing a superior job
no.
today, might I add.
I ain't got a word for you.
Oh, I got one for you. I just can't say it out loud. So we got creepy bitch and we got derpy bitch.
Just go take care of it myself.
I saw a picture of this city
Fucking gets
back
done.
east.
That's all right. It'll get done. Now that I've stepped on her toes and made her all mad, she'll get it done. Just these days, she is my superior officer, so
Right. I mean, I understand that.
which is fan-fucking-tastic. Oh boy, there's our new bounty hunter right there
Huh.
with a
Yeah,
body.
of course.
I mean, like I said, he could have stolen it from Eric. He could have
You're
stolen
right.
it from a
You're
bank.
absolutely
I don't
right.
know. That was why we
And-
had the checks and balances in place for the paperwork.
Nope, and you're absolutely right. And in fairness, too, I haven't heard anything else from Eric as to any new hires. So, I mean, there's that too.
Welcome on in, Raiders. How are you guys doing? Skessy, how is your cast? Skessy's probably a little pissed at me right now, but welcome on in, guys. How are you doing? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Look, you need a little drama. You gotta have a little drama. Well, we'll get it square. I'm sure Maggie will get it handled.
Yeah, and you know, if
Erwin,
it's
welcome
still
on
an
in.
issue, Volk, in a few days, let me know, and I'll just fucking take care of it myself.
Nah, it's all right. We'll get it. See, because I told you, and you never said to me, in defense of her, I'm going to say this. You never told me you needed to pass it off to her. You told me there was a section
Well,
that
at
Eric was going to update
at
it.
that point. Yes, and he more or less did it properly. But
Because last
mean,
I
at
heard,
that
you were the
point, it's
keeper of the
irrelevant.
newspaper.
No, not necessarily anymore. That section of the newspaper has been handed off and delegated because it's a mess.
Then why did you tell me the other day, standing right here on this porch, oh, I'll get it handled?
Because I was gonna get it handled, and then I got it, and then the standard SOP states that it should go, it should go in the records, and you put where all the rest of them are. And
Well, why can't I see
here we
that
are.
section of the newspaper for records?
Because let me go in there and take a look, and it may not even be in there for all I know. And I might not even find it, depending on how messed up Maggie's files are.
Not so sure I'd always blame this one on Maggie there, Tyler.
Look, I'm more than happy to take the responsibility of it too, because it's honestly, I should have probably just done it myself, and it would have been done right in the first place.
We are all a team, and her failure is
Correct,
your
we
failure is
are.
my failure, and my failure is your failure.
Exactly.
So let's just get it fixed.
Yes, exactly.
So instead of just saying it's Maggie's fault or it's whoever's fault, just let's fix it and get going, because I need to vet this guy and make sure he's not
I
just
know.
bringing dead bodies behind my office.
No, you're absolutely right.
Let me go see if I can get a license off of him.
All right.
God damn it. Who's on first? That's fine. I know, because I'll tell you, Tyler in character, never said a word to me that he needed to pass it on to you. I was told that it would be on his end and that it would be handled. God damn it. Where'd that boy go? He gone. He gone. Welcome on in, Raiders. How y'all doing? You don't know me. My name is Lantheos. I am a variety caster. I am also Volk, the asshole who Skessy goes up against in county regularly. And it's not even Tyler, but in the same fact, Volk comes in. Volk needs to be a hard ass that shit needs to get done. I am not Tony as next meal. That's fair. And in county, Volk doesn't know any of that. Volk's been gone a year. Volk just knows he needs to do his job. And he's gonna start, like, saying what needs to be said to get it done. That's all. Right. That's all I need is I need a out of character. How can I say this? Out of character. I need a bounty hunters guild channel under law enforcement that they can write the names. That they can write the names of who is legally. So it would be right now, Eric. Pull out the fabled book. Eric, what the hell is Eric's last name? I have it written down. It's old. Eric Iverson, Johnny Ski, because I have those written down, and now you'd add Galen McCabe to it. If Galen McCabe, and the person who should be writing that in there is the head of the guild. So that would be Eric Iverson. That would be have access to the channel. Let's see. Ka-chow. Oh. I mean, some way that I can see it and that the other lawmen can see it. That's why I would say just a Google channel. And out of county, I know Skessy and Mel and Flame have been busting their ass and working hard. So please don't anybody ever think that I'm busting people out of county. But in county, Volk is sick of all of the, like, stuff. What's up, Stone? How you doing tonight? How's it going, old man? Did everybody have a nice weekend? Skessy and I went to go see Oppenheimer this weekend. We went and we saw Oppenheimer. The Oppenheimer was so bright that it actually broke the projector in the theater. We got free. Oh, I need to tell Libby that those free tickets are in my wallet. I did. Let me say this. I found Oppenheimer more objectionable than I did the Barbie movie. Right, and what I'm saying is, it is in my wallet where my wallet lives in our house. So, if you want to pull them out and put them somewhere safe. I don't think they did a great job with the weight of the atomic race and the atomic energy and what it was doing, and it was almost like an afterthought of like, oh, he felt bad afterwards. God damn it. Son, we got to talk about your delivery system.
Yeah, I forgot to grab the wagon. We usually use a wagon, but I forgot to get it.
Okay, I don't think I need to say it, but I can't have you dragging dead bodies through the streets.
Yeah, I'll be sure to grab the wagon next time.
Appreciate it. You do have your license, right?
Yes, I do have my license.
All right. 8 a.m. and it was already 700 degrees and 500% humidity, which is perfect for fixing car fixing weather. Catch that man dragging a body through the streets.
Was that?
Did you see bounty hunter McCabe dragging a dead body through the streets?
Yes.
We got to talk to these boys about their professionalism.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
This is turning into a shit show at the fuck factory real fucking quick. I ain't bitching at you. I'm just saying I don't want to be everybody's daddy. That's all.
And I understand that, and I don't blame you, and you shouldn't have to be either.
McCabe. McCabe. All right, let's go see if she's upstairs crying or ready to yell at me.
How's it going, tough guy?
So, I mean, I enjoyed the film, but I also have a problem with what the media is trying to do to the atomic. They've been on a campaign against the Atomic Energy Council since the 70s. Oh, she gone. Go figure. She gone. She gone. She gone. Alright, so let's see. Guess we're gonna take a ride down to. I know. She probably had pressing business to handle.
More than likely.
Did you happen to see anybody in Saint Denis?
The only. Did I run into anybody today? Other than Miss DeVoe, I don't think I ran into anybody else down there.
And you ran into Miss DeVoe in Saint Denis?
In Saint Denis, yes. Briefly.
Can you spell DeVoe for me?
No, it's French. Don't look at me.
Shit. Okay. How did she get hurt?
So, what was that?
How did she get hurt?
Wild animal attack.
Alright. In Saint Denis?
No, that was outside of Saint Denis. That
Was it an orange cat by chance?
I do not know. It was already skinned when it had gotten up there.
Okay, never mind then. Do you know what Miss DeVoe's first name is?
Adelaide, I believe.
Like the city in Australia.
Is that a city in Australia?
Yes.
Unsure.
It is. Alright. Well, then I will start tracking down this governor of Saint Denis and find out who the hell this is, because as far as I know, there's only one true governor in this land, and that's Ranger Tyler. All hail Ranger Tyler.
I swear to fucking hell, I hate all of you.
All hail Ranger Tyler. Hoo-ha!
Fine horse you got there.
Make way for the governor of Calico County. Maybe I should pull out my trumpet, too.
Yes, Volk, maybe you should. That looks so cursed. That looks very cursed.
Make way for the governor. Make way for the governor. Governor of Calico County coming through. He's gonna fucking shoot me.
This is definitely not helping my problems right now.
I'll leave you be.
Thank you, Volk.
Somebody clip that, please. Somebody fucking clip that. I beg of you all. That was fucking fantastic. I also need a, I'm gonna have to go and ask him. He's gonna shoot me. He's gonna shoot me, because I'm gonna ask him where the hell I get my hands on a, Alright, Greer. Have a good night. Enjoy your truck tomorrow. Hey, I do got a question for you. Seriously. Who sells, who sells canteens? Because I gave my last one to, I want to say it was Marcus Knight when I sent him to Sissica, and I wanted to make sure he had something to drink, so.
Right. The general store, I believe, is the last place I saw a canteen.
There ain't none over there. No, at least not here in Valentine.
Unfortunate.
Who makes them?
Blacksmith, I believe.
Oh, see, I asked.
I'm not entirely sure, actually. I just know that the engine general store.
Yeah, I asked pretty boy over there at the Valentine Blacksmith. What's his name? The one who just got broken up with?
Josiah.
That's him. That's him. He said he didn't know nothing about it, so.
Well, yeah. Have that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Nah, you need your canteen.
Nah, I have plenty of bottles of water on me. It's not
Alright.
a problem.
Alright, then I'm gonna go down to
Honestly.
St. Denis.
Honestly, my canteen stays empty most of the time anyways, so if you haven't actually gets use of it, I'm fine with that.
I appreciate it, Tyler. Alright, I'm gonna ride down. I think I'm gonna ride down to St. Denis and see if I can't track down this this governor person.
Alright.
Sounds like somebody that needs to be strung up. Also, Maggie asked me that you said something about putting somebody in a chair and in a portable chair and
Oh, she did. She did think that I meant a fucking chair, a wooden chair, a foldable chair, didn't she? Fuck.
she said putting somebody in a foldable chair and electrocuting them or something. I don't know.
Oh, fucking hell, Maggie. Ugh.
What the hell are you talking
Shit.
about? Are you feeling okay today?
Number one, it isn't a folding chair or a wooden chair. I think if anyone's not feeling good, it's probably Maggie. For assuming that.
I'm not getting in between
But
you two. I ain't dealing with this
that's
shit.
fair. That's fair. No, I was talking about an electric chair.
We got one of them things?
Yeah, it's like the one that's down in Saint Denis. It's sitting there kind of unoccupied and not in use. It probably could use some repairs, but it's there nonetheless.
We talking about the ones that they're using up in New York for
Yeah.
psychotherapy and such? Or are we talking about the
No.
one's they're using for life-ending?
Life-ending sentences.
Okay. Oh, look who it is.
Speaking of which,
It's old Shocky.
yeah. But you know, just had a thought about it because you know, there's been so much going around about
I'll tell you, as far as I know, we ain't ever used even the gallows here, so I don't know why you're working on an electric chair.
thought just crossed my mind.
We got one of them soft liberal governments that we can't just hang people when they deserve it.
Well, that's why I was asking.
Hanging.
That's why I was asking Maggie about
many-
about
How many
the
hangings we had in
morality
this
of it.
county?
A
Two?
few.
Two in the
I think
last how many
2 or
years?
3, yeah. How many
I-
people do you intend
I
to
can't-
kill through government means,
I
Volk?
would say I
All
can't
of
say
them?
that there's been that many people that have opted for it. I mean, the last person opted for fucking oil wagon or some bullshit.
Why do we even give him the choice?
Because that's called humanity, Volk.
Yeah, that needs to go away. All right, I gotta go
What
find
a
this.
reassuring thing to hear from my head of law.
Well, it ain't my job to put him away or to kill him. It's your job, not mine. I just give him to you. What you all do from him there is not my business. It's good talking to you too. Good talking to you as well, Shocky.
What is it that you want from me? Am I supposed to do the paperwork you want me to do, or am I supposed to sit here and chit-chat? What is it that you're getting up to precisely?
Well, as you told me before, I ain't your boss, so whatever you want to do, boss.
I asked you a question.
Do whatever makes you happy, Margaret.
That's not the question that I asked you, but all right.
You asked me what I wanted you to do. I want
And
you
then
to
I
do.
said, well, what are you getting
what-
up to exactly?
Oh, I'm gonna go track down this governor of Saint Denis, or at least his daughter, and find out what the fuck this fake government person is, who this is.
What are you talking about? We have a...
We have a governor of a city?
Are you feeling all right? All cities have governors.
No, they don't. States have governors. Cities have mayors.
Oh, whatever.
So are you feeling all right? Has she been smoking that goofer dust again?
This is the first time I've ran across.
You're the
Maggie
only one
for
that
a
touched
while
the
now,
dust,
so-
Volk.
Listen, just because my ass is made of dust don't mean that I know anything about that.
Yeah, space between your ears is too.
Don't you have a vote to go do? Oh, wait, that's right. Women can't vote yet. I'm gonna be in trouble, chat. I brought up the women can't vote joke. I'm gonna be in trouble. Free women's rights. I'm enjoying the fact that in 1889, women brains couldn't vote. It's one of the few jokes I can make.
Hey, I was trying to talk to you.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I was asking if you wanted company to go up there.
Yeah, give me a couple of minutes. I gotta.
I'm confused why you're interfering in her business all of a sudden.
I'm not interfering in nothing. I'm just trying to find out what the hell's going on. We got governors, we got mayors, we got governors of governors. I mean, none of this makes sense.
There's
That's all.
no. What are you talking about?
There
She's
is
the
no
dog-
governor.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so tell me this. If somebody is not elected, but is claiming to be a government official,
But who is claiming to be a government official?
right, so the woman is claiming she is the daughter of the governor of Saint Denis.
Right.
And according to section 4, subsection 6, subletter C, that is impersonation of a government employee, whoever her father is, and this needs to be dealt with.
How do you know that? How
Is
do you
her
know
father
she ain't
legitimately
actually the daughter of the governor?
So who's the governor of Saint Denis?
I'd have to go look that up. These elections change things all the time.
Hint, there is none. We ain't had an election for Saint Denis. Wake up. That was like when Patrick was trying to say he was the governor of Armadillo. It ain't real. Section 4, subsection 6, subletter E. Sorry, C. It is impersonation of a government officer. If she turns around and tells somebody that her father, her daddy, is the governor of Saint Denis and gets something out of it, guess what? That's breaking the law. That's our job.
All right, well, why don't I come back you up then?
All right, give me a couple of minutes. I gotta reload my weapons and drain
No
the
problem.
lizard, and then we'll be going. I'm sure she's gonna have something gross to say about me saying draining the lizard. Yeehaw, chat. Yeehaw. All right, so chat, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. I don't know what that's about. Take a 5-minute break, hit the head, do all those fun things, and then we will continue on this adventure. Head down to Saint Denis and see what's going on. So bear with me. Go get yourself a fresh drink. Stand up. I will stand up when I get back, and we will go from there. How's that sound? So take it easy. I'll be right back at about 5, and we'll see if we can't find somebody in Saint Denis. And take a good night break. All right, Fox. Have sweet dreams, dude. Glad to see you. Glad to see you're doing well, and we'll be right back, chat. All right. So, we're going to get back into this. All right, I'm standing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm standing. I don't know about y'all. I'm standing, though. As is Volk. All right. What's up, Cybers? How you doing?
Woke.
So woke. March, what the fuck is up with you? How you been, dude? How's life treating you? How you feeling? So it's time to take a trip to Saint Denis. How you doing, motherfucker? I'm doing well. How about you? How's gaming? How's life? How you been feeling? Where the hell's Maggie at? Thank you. Well, it needs... Hang on a second. I need to wire it. I need to wire it all. And, it needs to be organized. I'm still in the process of moving everything in from my old house to this house, but I got that stuff. I'll give you guys a little tour, actually. Let's do this real quick while we're waiting for Maggie. Let's see. Scene 2. Is this where I am? But I got the bookshelves. I'm muted? No audio in scene. I was seeing audio. Really? Can you hear me now? Got audio there. There we go. That should have audio now. So we've got, so we've got the bass, and then on this wall I've got one guitar, and then on this wall over here there's gonna be 2 more by the time I'm done. And I got the bookshelf. It's not done yet, but it's up. And then I've got my green screen ready to go for when I need it. But so I got a whole bunch of goodies. So let's get back into game. And let's turn this off. I am standing, as promised. Where the hell's Maggie at? Find Maggie. Where the hell's Maggie?
Hello.
Yeah, we're getting there, Marts. Like I said, I've been taking boxes over. I go visit my mom on Tuesdays.
How do you do?
How do you do, partner? I go visit my mom on Tuesdays and Fridays, my non-streaming days. And I have dinner with her. And I grab some more boxes over from the other house I own. It's a strange situation. And I've been bringing them over a couple at a time because it's been like 95 degrees here. For those of you that don't know, I live in Florida. And it's been like 95 degrees. And with the heat... Oh, there goes somebody. And with the heat index and everything, it's like 110 in the afternoons. So I bring like 2 normal size boxes. And then,
Sorry about that. Forrest got a bit
That's alright, it happened.
What the hell's going on?
Oh, this horse bumped into me, no big deal.
That's why people shouldn't be riding that fast. Rootin' Tootin', that's right, Camilla. How you doing? Love the new hair, by the way. So, and the title change, I'm not so sure about that one. Not so sure about that one. All right, let me plan a trip out to Saint Denis and see where we're going. Let's go out to the PD. Saint Denis. All right. It got changed back. Thank God. Thank God. It was, all right. So what do you know about this whole situation with the governor's daughter?
I don't know. I met her for 2 minutes while Tyler was helping her recover from a cougar bite.
And she claims she was the daughter of the governor of Saint Denis.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. Has there ever been a named governor or mayor in this county? Because the governor would be of the
No,
entire
yes.
province, And then there'd be mayors of different towns. So, that being said, is that not government impersonation? Even if by
Well,
proxy?
it's not. It's child of government impersonation.
Right, but if she's
There's
saying her
nothing-
daddy is the governor, is that not?
And I can say my mama's Queen Victoria, and that's something I can say because I'm allowed to speak freely here.
I'm not so sure about all that. I would love to have a chat with this woman and see what exactly is going on, though. I ain't gonna arrest her or anything. I just want to talk to her and find out. Now, where in Saint Denis did this happen?
It didn't happen in Saint Denis. It happened out in the woods. She got bit by a cougar, and I was helping Tyler respond to her medical call.
All right. All right, chat. We're gonna sit. Y'all are gonna sit. Is this like the mayor of Tiny Town? I don't know. I don't have any details. All right. Well, we'll go check it out and just ask her some questions. I'm not saying we're gonna arrest anybody. I'm just saying we do need to talk
There's
about
nothing
it.
to arrest anybody for.
That you know of.
Even if she is not the daughter of anybody, she can freely say what she wants. Lying ain't a crime.
Well, we'll have a chat with her. I am curious at who this alleged governor of Saint Denis is. 'Cause what was her name? Adelaide Devereaux? Devo what?
DeVoe, I think.
DeVoe. How are you doing tonight, though, Camilla? How was your stream? What were you playing? I saw you rated Skessy shortly before I had to go live. Send her to Gal? What the fuck is Gal? No, we're gonna send her to the Opal. Maybe we need to send this woman to the Opal Mines. We even got opals in county?
I don't think so.
I think we need to get opals. I think there might be opals deep down in the earth. We ate at Outback Steakhouse last night, Tony. I thought of you. I don't know, but as law, we need to be up on top of all of these things, such as who people are claiming to be. Have you ever heard of there's a company in the in the Orient, in the Far East. It's a company called, I think it's Nintendo. And
I ain't never heard of that.
Everybody and their brother claims that their uncle or their daddy worked for this Nintendo company. I don't know. They make they make some kind of like hand calculators, mechanical calculators. Well, this company apparently got sick of everybody saying that their daddy worked for this company. Started suing people when they would say that their daddy worked for Nintendo. I don't know what it means. It's some Japanese word. You know those feudal Japan types. But that being said, she might have the right to say that her daddy is the governor, but that doesn't free her from the responsibility of her words. Rights and responsibilities go hand in hand. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure, but you're talking about, oh, I'm not going to arrest anybody. Well, yeah, you got nothing to arrest anybody for. That's all. We can have a conversation with this person about why they're misleading people.
Well, let's see what goes on. I'm just going to go ask some questions. I will be very kind and unassuming and quiet. I'm sure I would have guaranteed she had something to say there. I would let you do all the questioning if you want.
Oh, no, thank you.
Why not?
You're the one with the issue.
You should be the one with the issue being a government agent as well.
I have no problem with someone claiming their daddy is the president of the United States.
All right, so if somebody comes in here and says My daddy is the governor of Saint Denis, and
Well, then, if there's a problem, then they'll need to
and
prove
by
it.
order of the law, you will give me free money
That
or
is
free
not
guns.
how family works, though. You cannot say, I am the daughter of the president, so give me this land. That's not how that works.
All right.
If you say, I am the president, now give me this land, I can understand where that would be a problem. But simply saying you are related to someone important does not make you of any import.
Right. So by proxy of using someone's power, you don't think that's a bad
But
step?
how is someone going to use power? I'm the daughter of the governor, so give me something. That's not how it works.
Right. So at best, that's fraud then.
Sure. But they haven't committed anything. They've just said something that ain't true.
Which is a lie. Which is fraud. I don't know. Maybe we should go send a telegram to this Adelaide DeVoe person. I think you should do it.
I would really prefer not to.
Playing cards? Oh, I thought they were handmade calculators and like cash registers. My mistake. I don't know who I'm thinking of then. Damn, I thought it was the other one. But you always do more better with people than I do. You speak more eloquently.
Maybe like you had to teach me how to be a cop. Maybe it's time you learned how to people.
All right, well then show me how to people.
You gotta push the bird out of the nest someday.
I don't believe that's what I did with you. I guided you.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I've been doing research on different companies and different things to be able to talk about. Oh, wrong spot. I always remember when it was inside. Now it's outside. Back in my day, it was outside. Or it was inside. Now it's inside. Or outside. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Now it's outside. You got
All
it.
right.
Eventually you'll figure it out.
See, I don't word too good. All right, so what do I need to say in this letter to this woman?
Just that you'd like to speak and you could ask some questions. In fact, I do believe that's her at the station.
All right then, Maestro, why don't you show me how it's done?
Again, you're putting me in a spot that I feel incredibly uncomfortable in.
To ask some simple questions about who her daddy is? I mean...
Well then go on, officer.
Why can't you? I thought you were the one that was good with people and with words.
I'm uncomfortable in this situation and I
So
don't
am
feel...
I, but...
I don't think this is right. Well...
All right, you want me to handle it my way?
One of us is gonna have to be a big boy about it.
I will handle it my way then.
Go on.
You ain't gonna like it.
I never like it.
Good afternoon, ma'am. They made their first electronic toy? Okay. Yeah, I can't remember who it is then that made the original, like, somebody made a mechanical calculator slash, like, cash register. And it was a Japanese company and I can't remember who it was.
Good afternoon, my apologies. Oh, hello, Ranger Glass, how are you?
Hi there, how you doing?
Hi,
Doing
Are
well.
you feeling any better since the incident?
Yes, I am. I appreciate it so much.
My name is Marshal Volk, and I just have a few questions. You are Adelaide DeVoe, is that how I pronounce that?
Yes.
All right. I hear you said your daddy is the governor of Saint Denis.
Yes, he is.
Who is your daddy, ma'am?
His name would be Hugo de Ver.
And that would be spelled Hugo.
Yes. Do you need to speak with him?
Not necessarily. I'm just curious because I wasn't aware that we had first off, a governor of a city. I thought it was governors of states or colonies and mayors of cities. So I guess I'm just confused.
No, from what I know, he's the governor of Saint Denis.
And was he named governor by the government?
I would believe so, since that's how that system works.
All right. Well, I'm just a little confused by this because last I checked paperwork, we didn't have any mayors or governors in county, and I thought Ranger Tyler was stepping up to be a governor of the colony, or of the state, but I'm just rather confused. That's all. So I was trying to figure out who your father is. Is he available to send a telegram to that I could speak to him?
Probably not, but I can let him know that you have business with him, and he could hopefully at some point have a meeting with you, but I do not know. He's a very busy man.
All right. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. So if you could pass a word on to your father for me, I would really appreciate to speak with him at some point. Either through telegram or through person.
I see. I don't know if the person would be, but sure, I could definitely send over a word to him and see what he does.
All right. I do appreciate that, man.
Of
and
course.
I hope you're feeling better after your cougar attack.
Oh, I am. Ranger Glass and Ranger Tyler did a very good job taking care of me.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, I didn't do much. I simply observed, ma'am. I have no medical training, but thank you for the credit all the same.
Of course. Is there anything else you needed, Marshal Volk?
I believe that's going to be it, ma'am. I hope you have a fantastic day and be safe. And do you carry any weapons?
No, I do not.
Well, then ride swiftly through areas that might have more dangerous animals.
Of course.
All right. Good day, ma'am.
You have a good day as well.
Oh, well, look at that. Train's pulling in.
Like you said, though, this train seems to run on its own time.
Just on a whim, but it's better than no train at all.
You know what's funny is wherever this train seems to be, Ranger Tyler isn't far behind either. So
Well, maybe he likes trains.
I like trains.
howdy. How you doing tonight?
Good.
How's business?
Good.
And I need to do some digging on this governor.
Yeah,
Volk.
that's. I do have a telegram I need to check in on. We do have a potential license to operate.
All right. Well, if you want to check your telegrams, I won't go too far.
All right.
Do you run a schedule for when the train
Not really.
operates?
But there is a muscle you can flex. /alert train.
Ah, so I can get me a ride if you're around.
Exactly.
But you don't have hours of operation or nothing.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
We try to be around when there's people around.
That's fair. I mean, that's a good way to do it. And are you still charging $30 a ride?
I'd check the ticket office.
I don't know. I believe I spoke. Was it you or the other gentleman the other night when I hopped on the train?
It would have probably been Charlie.
I think it was the gentleman with the slight stutter.
Yeah, that's my
All right,
boss.
yeah. He charged $30 for a ride.
Yeah, I think that does sound right.
That feels really expensive for a ride.
Oh, that's on him, not me.
All right, well, yeah, I guess my issue is with your employer, not the employee. Well, who the hell is playing trumpet? Excuse me, I gotta deal with this trumpet player. I'm gonna go rope that trumpet player.
Do not rope the trumpet player. Don't.
Son, can I pay you to stand in Ranger Tyler's office and play? I will even give you a free ride there.
I think if you take him away, then perhaps he will. Perhaps he will not continue to play. He might be too scared.
Sir, can I pay you to play in Ranger Tyler's office?
Stop it, Volk.
So you got your business handled?
Apparently, I mean, I sent a telegram and they responded back, and instead of writing words, they just wrote all question marks. It was quite strange.
Up on.
Do not hurt the trumpet player.
Okay, I promise I won't hurt him.
Don't kill him.
I won't.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. I promised you I wouldn't hurt him. I didn't even hurt him. I believe a wise woman once said, "When I give violence, I get what I need."
Who said that?
I don't know. She barked at me after she said it, and then she ran away.
Are you describing a dog?
I might be.
Are you talking to dogs? Is that what you're saying?
I might be.
I think
You
you
ain't-
need medical attention.
You ain't never talked to a dog before?
Can't say I have.
It's therapeutic. Sometimes they talk back.
Where are
They
we
tell you
going?
things. I don't know. I might have something to show you.
Alright.
But I don't know if I should do it right now.
What?
I don't know if I should say it. I got a twinkle.
Then probably not.
Probably not. Then I won't say it. I will keep my mouth shut. Didn't we used to have a newspaper in the county too?
Yeah, but I believe the writer ran off in madness.
In madness?
Yeah.
What was he mad about?
No, I mean like crazy.
Why'd he go crazy?
The tea, remember?
Oh, that nonsense?
That nonsense.
I drank that stuff. Ain't nothing happened.
And then you two went crazy and ran away. So I would.
No, I
say it's
didn't.
Nothing.
I did not drink. I drank it, but I did not go crazy.
All I
on
know
that.
is you drank the tea and we never saw you again for months.
That's not true. I sent.
That
letter.
is true. That is.
I
literally
gave
what
you my
happened.
horse. I gave you my horse and money. I left it to you. You knew I was leaving. Ain't nothing happened to me for drinking the tea.
Now I'm horseless and penniless.
You are not horseless and penniless. You got your own damn horse. Besides, I don't know why anybody would want that idiot anyway.
I told you not to call him that.
He's an idiot.
He's a good boy.
That's funny. There ain't no government paperwork at all. I just checked the government paperwork. There ain't no record of any Hugo anything. There's a Hugo man, but there's no Hugo DeVoe.
Well, sounds like something to continue to investigate.
Sounds like some form of
how about
shadow
this?
government.
Okay, how about
Look at the paperwork.
I'm not arguing what's here or not, but I have all the federal records in my giant file cabinet. I'm not going to have the time to go through it immediately.
Why don't you just give me the key to it? You can
To be
trust me with
honest,
your
I'm
key
not
to
sure
your
if
federal government paperwork.
I'm not sure if the key to that was in the desk that got blown apart. I would have to look. But what I'm trying to say is I'm not going to be able to get through all of it this evening. But I certainly can for tomorrow. And we'll
then
resolve it as it comes along.
And I guess me and my idiot horse have got to go pound
Let
dirt
me
and
put my
figure out.
nose in the book for a little while.
Yeah,
and
like I
I'll
said, or
figure
you
it
could
out.
just give me your keys and I'll do it. You know, ain't no reason Volk can't have federal government keys.
Oh, there's many reasons, and most of them are your personality.
I don't know what you're talking about. My personality is sparkling. I have a
Can you drop me
stellar
by the
track
stable
record.
so I can get Hank, and then I'll leave you
I have
to
a
it?
I have a stellar track record.
Mhm.
I haven't shot anybody in county.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Can't say the same about that Maticus Knight jackass.
Right.
He shot Jefferson the other night in the face. Right in front of me.
That's what I heard.
I had the entire situation under control. Jefferson wasn't going to shoot. He shot in the air just to prove a point. Maticus Knight shot him.
Alright, well, here, I'll make you a deal. I'll go through the records, and I'll telegram you in the morning what I found, if there's anything relating to a Hugo DeVoe or anything
Fine.
like it. And if there's not, then we can pursue the way you want to pursue.
I don't know how I want to pursue.
Well,
Honestly.
I didn't say you had to know how you wanted to right now. I just said we pursue the way you wanted to.
I don't know what the pursuit should be.
Well, that's for you to figure out, Marshall.
I hate when you call me that.
What would you prefer I call you?
This is Volk.
Alright.
You know the paperwork don't matter. I thought maybe I would start signing all of my letters MAV though.
Alright, Mav.
I think that's rather stupid. By the way, what was that all about with the electric chair? Where is that at?
If you go to, hold on, let me think about it.
Do you just want to grab Hank and take me there real quick?
Oh, sure.
I mean, I know you got paperwork, but I'd like to see this,
I thought I was doing the research for you. Hold on.
Well, you're a woman. You can do multiple things at once.
I thought my brain was too tiny.
Sandwiches and house cleaning, woman.
Alright, it's up the other side of town by the graveyard.
Alright. So how does that make you feel? You can do all the government paperwork, but you can't vote.
Oh, it's depressing. How is it that I can lead and be in charge of people, but I can't vote for me?
Well, you know, think about it this way. Some man had to vote for you to be here.
Delightful.
That means that some man had faith in your abilities and spoke up for you.
At least one.
I wonder who that was. That man was an idiot and probably regrets it every single day since. Ow! God damn it. That was actually really nice though. Punch me in the face. That was... Clip that. Dear God, that was funny. Oh, here?
Yeah, look.
What happens if I sit in it?
I I don't think anything good. Volk, I wouldn't do that. Now I just know you're fooling.
I'm as serious as a heart attack, Maggie.
Get up.
Like I said, serious as a heart attack. Ow!
Get up.
Woman, you gotta learn to take a joke.
Ain't fun.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, you die. I gotta train another county marshal.
Who the hell's that? Is that Tyler? I'm gonna go find out.
Alright.
Bye. Where the hell did he go?
Looks like it's going to...
I swear I hear him. Got him. Son, you need to pull over that ass too fast.
What?
You're riding way too fast through town limits.
I wasn't even. I was hardly going anywhere fast, Volk.
I showed Volk the chair you showed me earlier.
Ah, I see.
If I sit in it, will it kill me?
I have no idea.
So you
really want to find out?
Maggie, maybe you ought to have a seat in it.
No, thank you.
Tyler, you like to gamble with your life.
Yeah, well, that's a little more than just a gamble. Wouldn't you say, Volk?
I don't know. I'll go try it.
At least.
Yeah, Volk, why don't I pull one of these wires down from that train car and you can lick it?
Ma'am, I wouldn't want to take your job of licking things in county. All those stamps got to get done. Oh no. I think we have a head pop. What the hell? Okay, so we had a head pop. She hit me so hard she knocked me out. I'm gonna knock Mom out. Mama said knock you out. All right, let's get back into a couple minutes. All right, it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, she hit so hard that my stream is buffering. Yeah, we got head popped. Favorites, Calico County. Poppin' Oppin'. She hit me so hard, she knocked me out of county. And all I said was, somebody's got to lick the stamps, and she got all pissy. What did you think I was going to say? What did she think I meant? What did she think I meant? That's honestly the first crash I've had since I've been in county. Which is stupid good luck. Like the server, like I know there are things with stuff going on as far as like procedure and things that need work. I'm not gonna lie. That's okay. That's all part of the game. But Flame has done such an exceptional job. Flame, Libby, Mel, the whole team, that was the first crash I've had in damn near 3 weeks. Damn near 3 weeks. Camilla, when are you going to join us? When are you going to become a cow poke? When are you going to become a cowgirl? I hate saying that word. I hate the word cowgirl. I don't know why. The word cowpoke. Cowpoke is better. You are waking up. Thou art waking up. You did join the Discord. Well, when are you going to join the game?
I'm in danger.
Yay, Reese's. And you could stream it too. Another streamer going on, County. Another adventure. We got to get Mac back in. Hey, Lost, speaking of, I don't know if you were here for it, but Libby is trying to convince me, since we don't need another full car, we have a good running car. Libby is convincing me to try to buy a bike. And I think I have the bike that I want to buy. Where the hell, they all leave that fast? An Indian Scout bobber in sagebrush green with brown leather. I thought players were supposed to stop when a head pop happened and allow everybody to catch up. My dude, I was already gone. Oh, were you? Because I don't need a chief. I don't need a 1,000, or I don't need a 2,000 cc. 1,900 cc bike, because 1,150 is more than enough. And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, I will show you guys real quick. Give me a second, I'll show you guys. Yeah, it's a really pretty bike. Here. No, I don't want a Chief. Chief is too big. I don't need that big of a bike. I'm not that big of a guy. So for those of you that don't know, this is an Indian Scout. So this is an Indian Scout. It is right about 1150 cc. And honestly, you can get the back seat for it, but really, realistically speaking, for a brand new motorcycle, that's not bad. Unfortunately, the Dark Horse only comes in what's it called? The Dark Horse only comes in a Chief. Chief Bobber Dark Horse. And I don't like the ape hangers on it. But let's get back into it. Yeah, the Scout doesn't come in a Dark Horse. It only comes in, you can get the sagebrush green. They really are. And they're a simple bike. They're rather non-flashy, which I appreciate. I know you can switch out bars and everything, but I also don't need a 1900cc bike. And even for Libby and I, an 1150 is more than enough. We're not going to be highway riding it. We're not going to be taking it, you know, all over God's green earth. It would be something really to go around town, to run errands, to go visit my mom, to pick up, you know, a backpack full of groceries that we need. Like, it's not going to be, like, I'm not going to, like, bag it out and travel halfway across the state. I hate highway driving on a bike. So, but yeah, I'm looking at an Indian Scout. Which, I mean, they start at like 12 grand. They're nicely priced. You can't beat that. And I think there's the Scout 60 and the Scout 69. See, that's a lot of horsepower lost. My biggest bike ever was a 1200, and I didn't need anything more than that. Like, my usual rider was a 750. Like, I'm not a fan of big bikes. I would rather have a little nimble bike. I would much rather have a little nimble bike that I can get around places. Chat, I kind of want to sit in that chair. Downtown Dallas this week on our motorcycle. You know, I love that, but like, and how big is your Heritage? What is that, 103? Or the 88? And since when did they stop using cubic? Like, I'm so used to bikes that are CCs. When did we switch over to, like, when in the bicycle did they switch over to cubic inches? Yeah, 1400's a big ass bike. Big ass bike. Harley's always been CCs or CIs, yes. Like, I'm having to do the brain math, or like the math to go from cubic inches to centimeters. And like, I've got like this, the 60 inch Scout is like 60 cubic inch, I'm sorry, is like 900 and change cc's, and the 69 cubic inch, which I think is the perfect size bike because it's 69, is like 1140 cc's or 1130 something cc's. Good back seat, right? And you know, honestly, Libby has never ridden, and let me see if Baruli's in here because I don't want to say something. Nope, no Baruli. And Libby has actually expressed an interest to learn to ride. So I think between Libby and I, a bike with a 29-inch seat plane and a bike that's only 1100 cc's is more than enough for me, and it's way more than enough for somebody who's never ridden before. So I feel like that Indian Scout might be the perfect bike for us. Because I don't need much. I need enough just to get around town. If I want to pull it on the highway, go get your MSF class done. Isn't there like a year for the voucher? Probably with a 29-inch. Right, so motorcycle seats, Camilla, have different floor heights for the seat. So the idea is that you'll be able to flat foot a motorcycle when you sit your ass in the seat. And so talking about a 28, 29-inch like floor seat, like a floor seat, is that the availability that Libby will be able to put her feet flat on the ground. And do not tell Baruli that I'm talking about this, Camilla. So between Libby and myself, an 1100cc bike or a 69 cubic inch bike, as far as the engine goes, is more than enough for me to hop on the highway if I need to, and it's not going to get blown all over the highway. Versus Libby learning to ride, it's not too heavy. Wet weight, it's like 550 pounds. So it's actually a pretty good bike for her to learn on. It's low, it's squatty, it's not super heavy. It's a real hop on it and kind of go bike. There's not a lot of customization. There's not a lot of, you just go. She scares me when she's mad, and I don't wish that on anybody. She can be mad at me for this one. Even though this was Libby's idea, Baruli's going to blame me. $550 wet, not counting the rider, so put the rider on and it's another, what, $780, $790 for me? $790 is more than enough weight-wise. Shit, I used to take my Vulcan on the highway. Not often, but when I had to, I could. Right, how can you look at that bike and say that this bike is not super, super sexy looking? Like, this bike is just a whole bunch of sexy. And can you imagine Libby, guys? Libby riding around on this thing? Can you imagine Libby on this thing? This thing, so good. So good. So good. It's more than enough bike for local. It's more than enough. And I think she should take the MSF, just like you, Rhesus. I think you should too. It's not hard. It's a 3-day class. You can get your damn... The first day is all in class. The second day is part in class and part on bike. And the third day is mostly on bike and then test. Right. Low, light, pretty. There's no bells and whistles. Like, I even looked at the Sportster, which I hate the light on the Sportster. And the whole dash is like this whole computer. Like, you literally... It's too much. Just give me a bike that I can get on. I don't want any fairings. I don't want any, like, side cowls. No, just give me a naked ass bike. Let me get on and let me ride. And I think it's the great bike for me as well as for Livy. So, but we're talking about later on in the year possibly going in on an Indian Scout, because it'd be good to have a little around town bike and then for Livy to learn. Doing well, Ray. How's you? No. I'm not gonna ride naked. The motorcycle is naked. You are such a meme queen. We've been over this. Guys, we had this whole conversation last night and I explained to her what a dressed bike was and what a naked bike was. She's literally probably in her office right now cackling. Because for those of you that don't know, there is what's called a fully dressed bike, which means you have fairings and you have a windshield and sometimes you have a radio. Sometimes you have an air conditioner on your motorcycle and you got the back seat with the armrests and you've got side saddles and bags and everything, versus a naked bike is literally a Speedo, a headlight, the handlebars, the seat, and that's it. Somebody is just being a meme queen. So I prefer a naked bike. Not me naked on a bike, but a naked bike. If that makes any sense. And like I said, chat, I'm going to sip my tea because this wasn't even my idea. It was somebody else's idea. And if Baruli comes to me about it, I'm going to tell her exactly whose idea it was. But it's not my tea. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness. So... Right, I was the one who jokingly said, you know, instead of a car, I should buy a motorcycle. And then Libby said, oh, I could learn to ride. I could go get my license endorsement. So, I don't know, I'm not a big, like, go out of state on the bike. Like, let me see. Oh, she pretty. She pretty. She pretty. Can I show this? Can I show this? This is, if I can show it, it looks like Heritage Softail. Oh my god. No unsolicited dick pics. This is a Heritage Softail. This is Lost's bike. Very pretty. Very pretty. But this is not quite a fully dressed bike. He doesn't have the front end. He doesn't have on the triple trees. He doesn't have the whole like radio and everything, as well as he does have the bags though. And he's got a nice what's the politically correct term for the seat now? Can we still call it what we used to? Oh no. Oh no. It's the Batwing? Okay. I knew it by a different name. I knew it by a different name, so yes, the backrest and seat. It's a different name than I grew up with. And I have to buy one of those shirts. Oh, the Batwing is the front fairing? I have to buy one of those shirts that say, if you can read this, the old lady fell off.
I'm in danger.
I'm gonna come here and smack me, chat. Actually, I might still have a copy of that shirt that's less friendly. Why is this horse just riding itself? Okay. I might still have the unfriendly version of that shirt. In black with, like, big white letters. You can read this. That's it, Death. If you can read this, then what Death just said. Libby's like, I will kill you. I will murder you in your sleep. But yeah, so I think between Libby and I don't need a huge bike. I'm also not a big Harley person. I've had a Harley. I enjoyed my Harley. I sold my Harley. I don't think I want to go back to Harley. I really think I want an Indian. My father loved Indians. I really think I want an Indian. And the Indian Scout Bobber is just a cute, sexy, sleek little low bike. It's got great lines. Your ass will absolutely be numb because it's dropped another 1.5 inches. And Libby can get her little feet on the ground with her short little 5'3" legs. Maybe she can wear my, if you can read this, the bitch fell off shirt. Be kind of funny if she's driving the bike and wears the shirt. But
Too many folks about.
newer Indians are much more comfortable than Harleys, but harder to work on. I can understand that from looking at the way the frame integrates with the engine and the way the new valve covers are and everything. I could see that the Indians are be harder to work on, but we have an Indian dealership 10 minutes away from me. So for the most part, let Indian deal with it. I'm not against Harleys, but Harleys, number one, are overpriced. And like I said, there's also a piece of it. My father always wanted an Indian. And he loved Indians. And they were on their way back. And then he passed of cancer. And I don't know. Part of me is like, yeah, get an Indian for the old man. Get an Indian for the old man. Oh yeah, ours is literally 10 minutes away. There's an Indian dealership not far at all. But part of me says, get the Indian for my old man. But that's just a bonus because I really do like the look of the bike and everything. There's something that it calls back to the original look of the old 1919 and 1920 Scout and Chiefs. And it's just, it's slung, it's low, it's pretty. I mean, I believe the Indian is a belt drive. I've done belt drive. I've done it's not belt, it's not chain. It's a direct drive transmission. The shaft drive. I did that on the Vulcan. Tires are easy to change. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking moron. Yeah, I think it's a belt drive though. But I mean, I could do the work on it. Honestly, keep it under warranty, keep it good. You just got the deer hit my car treatment? Yeah. Fucking pronghorns. Alright, and on that note, I think that's where we're gonna call it. I will probably find another game to play tomorrow because things are kind of quiet in county. So unless there's something wild going on and more people and such, I probably will find another game for tomorrow. I don't know what yet. But it is 12:30. We've done 3 hours and 30 minutes. Maggie knocked us into next week. So I think that's going to be where I call it for the evening. Let's see if there's anybody. Ooh. I like how when I yawn, I go into Kermit mode. Yes, if you want to join us, !Calico, get your ass involved. Here's my Discord if you want to get involved. Skessy, Flame. Absolutely, Scale. Absolutely, Scaly. We'll be back tomorrow night. I don't know what Ray's... Is it Caster... Rufus Mercer? Yes, there it is. Okay, so go give these wonderful folks some love. Let's see who's around and what they're playing. If we're gonna raid anybody tonight, I don't know. But we'll be back tomorrow night. Maybe with this, maybe with something else. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Who else is around? Oh, what the hell are you playing? I know who we're gonna send love to. Guys, we don't typically get to raid this person, and this may not be a game that's in our category, but we're gonna show love because this is actually one of my real friends, IRL. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And on that note, we're gonna go raid Jester. So, have a wonderful night. Make the world a better place. I will see you guys tomorrow night. I have no fucking clue what I'm playing, so I gotta figure something out. And thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I know it was kind of a quieter night, but I adore y'all. So, we're gonna go raid, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him.